All right. And we are live? Perfect.
Yep.
Hey guys, what's up? Hey! Welcome to Roller Roleplay, the D&D show that forces my players just to roll with it. It is I, DM Dan. Hello. Hey! As you can see, spoilers. Last episode, we had our first character death with Oz. Don't worry, Cal is still among us. They are here. They are going to participate in the chat, so they're not too far away. But as Oz at the moment, since Oz unfortunately did die in the last combat, they are no longer being played at the moment. Our group still has a chance to revivify them. We will just have to see what happens in future episodes, and it is a shift. So if you haven't seen the last episode, please watch it before this, so there's no any spoilers. But anyways, let's continue. Dennis, Kimarie, and Justin, how are you doing today? I know this is kind of a big shift for you guys. There's still hope. I do want to comment on something Zymina did. I think it was after stream you mentioned it.
I'll say it. I'll say it in game.
You
don't have to worry about it.
Oh,
It's gonna happen.
Okay, we'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, no, it was quite the episode last time. I mean, as a DM, it was my first character death, so definitely hit all of us in a lot of ways. But Cal, love you so much. Thank you for being in the chat. So you're still a part of the show. You are. But yeah, let's just get to it, right? Let's roll into today's episode of Roll or Roleplay Report, and love you too, Cal. Alright, so in our last episode, our players continued exploring Trissa Avrandar's city in level 3 of the Undermountain, the Sargoth level. Our players were able to successfully discover the city and was able to kill enemies, loot treasure, and burn Trissa's quarters without being detected or triggering an alarm. Great job. After our players raided the city, they continued to explore and found a cave belonging to Trissa's pet Chimera. Our group managed to kill the Chimera and raid all of the treasure it was guarding. With their momentum, our players decided to go on and move forward with their mission of killing Trissa. Our players made their way to the throne room and combat commenced. It was not an easy fight as Trissa and her allies were able to get a high initiative, maintain concentration, and inflict consistently high damage. Ultimately, our players were able to kill Trissa and her allies, only leaving a couple giant spiders left. However, Oz, the horseman of death, the child of the Raven Queen, has fallen. After the stream, I am going to delete that now because we're going to talk about it in game.
Yeah, I feel like it's a better thing to do in game.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, so there is still a chance Revivify spell can take place to help. But out of game Cal is still here and is in chat, but will not be talking or role playing in the game until Oz gets revived. So, character death is kind of a big thing, and of course, it's. Oh, thank you, Cal. So they're already providing good input on the music. I love it. All right. So that was what happened last episode. Let's go to the big map, guys. Just a friendly reminder of what has been revealed so far. All right. My level 3 complete sign right there. But yeah, there's just that one. Let's delete this. There's that one little patch above there. And then, just because I'll be a nice DM, I'll reveal this. It's just an expanded dungeon. Don't explore it.
That whole time.
I know. Whole time. Because I'm like, well, I would give you the option to explore it because the pirates are there, but yeah, I'm just not going to do that anymore. So it's just that patch up there that you haven't explored. So, we are going to go back to the fight because you guys still have a couple giant spiders. Now, I'm just going to delete this mini spiders. When Trissa's gone, the mini spiders are just going to go on their own way, so don't worry about it. You delete them. If I can click on the damn thing. There we go. Because they only do 1 damage anyways, and you'll pretty much succeed on their poison saves anyway, so. So you have, and Trissa is gone as well. So, you have the giant spider here. And you also have the giant spider that really can't open the door. So it is just hanging. It is open, but the spider's not doing anything at the moment. Yeah. So you can do any, if you want to do ranged attacks on it, you can. So let's get back to the turn order. So Craig just killed Trissa. So is there, because you used your horse to do it, Craig. So I think you used all of your actions for that, correct? Think so? Think so, right? Because you didn't.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Alright, perfect. Mikhail, it is your turn. Both spiders are full health, like they haven't been hit. So whatever you would like to do. We cannot hear Kimarie, it looks like. I can hear you on Discord.
They're good now.
No, he has him muted. I have him muted.
Thank you,
It's
thank
the whole
you.
thing. I will cast Acid Splash, so they need to on the one in
Okay.
this one. So he
Perfect.
needs to roll a Dex saving.
Dex save. Okay. That is a 19 to save.
It's 16. So cool.
Alright. Anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna do Cure Wounds on myself.
Is that
Sorry, that's not bonus action. Sorry,
Okay.
Healing word.
Healing
bonus
word,
action.
okay,
There we
perfect.
go.
Sounds good.
First level, because I'm out of second level. So
Alright, sounds good. And is that the end of your turn? Oh, you have to still roll for it.
yeah, thanks, Dan.
Well,
Well, you know. So that is. Sorry.
okay.
I missed restore hit points. Okay, so that is I'm so sorry. It's the beginning of a
Okay.
stream. Let's go. Let's
It's
go.
okay. You're fine. All good. All good.
3 plus 4 is 7 plus 4 is 11.
But
Thank
don't
you.
you have a
Oh
plus
my
5
god.
modifier now?
No, yeah, sorry. No, it's 12. Yep.
Okay.
And I have plus
At 1
4
point
from
could
my-
matter.
You're
Yeah,
good.
it is 12.
All right. Sounds good.
So
you
sorry.
healed 12. Did you want to move at all?
I'll just go behind. I'll go behind one of these pillars to kind of get out of the way, so it doesn't come attack me.
Sounds good.
That's
Alright.
it.
Okay, it is the spider's turn. So, the spider is, this one here is going to try to, because I said the door is open, we established in the stream. It's going to try to web Zymina. Has to make a ranged weapon attack. That is 18 to hit, which misses you, right?
Does miss. Well, damn, that has that
Alright.
much range. It can poop that far.
It's disadvantage, 30 to 60 feet.
Still, I'm like, damn.
Damn.
It's a pretty far squirt.
The real far squirt.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then this giant spider is going to, it can move 30 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to try to attack Craig with its bite attack. And you're still raging, Craig, I think, right? Yeah, because you
Yes.
hit. Okay. Looks like it missed with a 9. So that is the end of the spider's turn. Zymina, it is your turn right now.
Okay. Yeah, just looking at the carnage and where I'm at, I mean, there is no relief. But it has calmed down, so
Mhm.
she, without her horse, makes her way 30 feet next to Oz.
Mhm.
And, stabs herself in the heart and dies. Good game, Dan. I'm just kidding.
Is that a game?
I got it. Yes, I'm kidding.
Stop
Both
it
in game
right
and out
now.
of game, Justin has
Stop.
disconnected from life. I'm just trying to keep things light because this is sucky
7
and
years,
stressful.
Justin. 7
Yeah,
years.
you gave me 84 years with this last combat, so stop it. I'm Rose from Titanic.
Oh my god!
Xymena will then kneel down and kind of like caress the side of Oz's face and just say sorry, like, we should have done better. And will cast Gentle Repose, which is it isn't a casting action of one action, so I can do it in combat. You touch a corpse or other remains. For the duration, the target is protected from decay and can't become undead. The spell also effectively extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead, since days spent under the influence of the spell do not count against the spells otherwise that have a limit. So, for example, Revivify has a 1 minute timer. If you don't cast it within 1 minute of someone dying, it will not work. So this will help us make sure that we have at least a better chance of reviving Cal. So Xymena's solemn, but she's hopeful in their ability to try and revive Oz. And she'll just kind of cross their hands over their chest as she'll stand back up, looking in the direction of the spider. I don't have... Well, I can't attack, but I will cast Healing Word as a bonus action on myself at level 1.
Sure. Okay.
So just
Okay,
because...
healing.
Yeah. So 7 plus 1 more d4. 3. So, well, 10 points. That's something.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Did you want to describe how the spell looks as you cast it on Oz?
Well, it is a necromancy spell, believe it or not. So, I will say it's instead of that usual crimson color that would associate with my necklace, I want to say this comes more from my own ability as a druid, and these greenish, not chartreuse color as we kill spells are.
It could
Yeah.
be. It'd be a nice touch.
No, it is more like
6-1.
no. It's a healthy, verdant green color that kind of like spores come out of her mouth that blow into both Cal and Oz, into their what would be their mouth area and kind of go inside their body, and there's just this light green glow that's kind of shrouding over the top of their body. They're not really obscured, but for thematic effects, it's almost like placing one of those morning shrouds over someone's body.
Yeah.
At least that's how I would define. And then it's just it's just images of little tiny spores kind of hovering around. 2 X's where the eyes appear in terms of shrooms. No, just kidding. That doesn't happen.
What's up, Nikhil?
Yeah, I have a question. Are we seeing Oz's true form for the first time?
Yes. So, and actually, thank you for getting ahead of me because I was about to describe.
Yeah,
when,
that's okay. I was just we can
you're
come back to
fine.
this. But I
No,
was just wanted everybody to like think of like Cal's like Jacob or Oz's Jacob form would not be there. It would be
It would be a very
whatever
it'll
they're
be
called.
just very small defining facial features with no defined eyes or mouth. It's just a silhouette. When you cast a spell to Xymena, you kind of get also a realization of independence as well as strength from your own druidic abilities. This is one of the first times in a long time that you use your Yesterhill druidic magic to help your friend and family member. Oz, who's there, when you start casting, you see black hair scattered all over their body from the insect bites, because again they don't bleed. It's the Black Raven Queen's hair.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So you see that coming out as well. Very minor. Looks like the Cloud Kill did a lot more internal damage, but cast it, and then just a gentle bed of fungi just lightly coats Oz as you breathe in and out, and all the spores come out and lightly coat them, and you feel confident that you bought yourself and your group some time to possibly bring Oz back. So that gives you some hope. Still some work to be done, but you breathe in, and this is the first time in a while that death probably has affected you in this way. considering this was very sudden and unexpected.
Mhm.
So is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, yes.
All right. Craig, it is your turn. You have a giant spider giving you the finger. What are you going to do?
I'm just gonna go ahead and attack it right now.
Go for it. All right. And you're still on your horse, too.
Yep.
This was the only horse that made it.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It was the first one to go, and like level 1, I think.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Um, 24 damage.
24. It's barely standing. Still alive, though.
Good damage, though.
I'll take it. I'll attack it again.
All right, go for it.
19 to hit.
Hits.
Uh, 22 damage.
Very good. It is dead. Smash it to the ground, just splat it. Its guts kind of just spray in different directions. There is still that one spider over there, but it can't really go anywhere. It's just going to be there when you guys go in and fight it. But the door's open.
While I'm standing here next to Triss's body, I am going to remove her head from the rest of her body.
All right. What are you using to remove her head?
I'm just gonna use my great axe to cut the rest of her neck away,
All right.
and then I will tie her hair in a knot and attach it to my belt.
All right. I will say this because, and I was saving this for some time. I'm going to give you a D20 inspiration die to reroll. This is
Hooray.
how story driven it is, and I feel this was a great DM call and a good significance. So you can use that D20 to reroll if you need to.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
So you have that doesn't expire. So whenever you need to use it for ability check, saving throw, or an attack roll.
Okay.
Wow. So Jenny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This isn't because you guys are mad at me. No. I'm kidding.
Oh, well, you better
No,
pucker
no,
up there, sweetheart.
Mhm.
No, oh, actually I have to add this one too. No, I mean, it's I think a very poetic moment of what Craig would do. So, you get that inspiration die. So there you go. Is that the end of your turn, Craig, or do you want to move at all with your horse?
I
What do you
think I'm
think?
gonna move away from the stairs.
Okay.
And back towards the door.
Sure. As you move, you see Eleanor's like drowning dead body. You see Trissa, headless corpse.
Oh, you know
sprawled out
what?
on the stairs.
Or
Mhm.
you said we're still technically in combat because of that spider
Yes.
that's out there.
That's correct. Yeah.
Can I check the body? Check Trissa's and Eleanor's body actually.
Sure.
Instead of-
You can. It takes an action to investigate.
Oh,
I will
okay.
say. I'm sure after combat
Okay.
you probably can do that.
Then
all.
I'm done then.
Okay, sounds good. Mikhail, it is your turn.
Yep. If I like go here, will I be able to catch the spider through the door? Yep.
It's
Okay.
in view.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness at first level.
Okay.
So I get to roll an attack roll.
Okay, roll your attack.
Come on, nat 20.
No, 16. Does that hit?
That hits. Yep.
Okay. Oh, double sevens.
Hey.
So that's 18 points of damage.
Ooh,
Yay, me.
that
Oh.
that sharp chartreuse ray just instantly zaps him right in the face. He is looking really rough.
Yay, go
Still up,
team.
but does he have to make a save, or does his strength get reduced or something?
Yeah. He must make a Constitution saving throw, but if he's like immune to poison, it's just poison damage.
Well, he's not immune to poison. Strength save, he got a 10.
No, Constitution.
Constitution, he got a 9.
One worse. Wow.
So he's poisoned until the end of my next turn.
So he has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. Understanding.
Wonderful.
So we're gonna see if he's gonna get his web back. Nope, he does not. He can't do anything because he's just stuck in the room. So
Good. Glad to hear
Simena,
it.
it's your turn.
Okay. Fine. I mean, I guess I'll just try and cast Chill Touch on him from here.
All right, go for it.
Roll d20 plus 9.
Do.
Oh, can I get crits as 19s, please?
Not a
I rolled-
fighter.
I am.
Barbarian, so
I
stop.
changed my name to Susan Jean Noman.
Yeah. He's a fighter.
Even though I'm a drow. I rolled a 19, so 28 to hit.
That definitely hits. Yes, roll your damage. I'm a fighter in a world.
You made that joke yourself, so you know what?
That was
No, I take full credit. So
That
people
was
didn't
one
much
of
like.
the funniest things you've ever said.
I'm Susan G. Noman, and I'm a fighter.
Right. It takes 12 points of necrotic damage.
Perfect. How do you want to kill it?
I just want to rip the skin from the exoskeleton with the hand just lifts, well, it like goes backwards and then at the last second it like rips the skin off the exoskeleton and it just falls to the ground and then throws the skin on top.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered with pests.
Yeah. So as it tries to run away from you after that ray of sickness, it stumbles a bit as it's caught on one of the like little like branches or like the stickiness of the webs. As it's stuck, you take its exoskeleton and it's just screaming in pain, and the anger that you have from Oz's death, you just take the top of it and you just peel it ever so slowly with that vampiric hand, and you just continuously peel it off as it's just wincing and screaming, and then you just rip it all off, and then it just falls over, fully skinning it.
Skinned?
Skinning it.
Be careful,
skinning
you
it.
guys,
Okay, guy was like skinnied? Well, I guess it
Wow.
technically got skinny. It has
So
no flesh.
It is dead.
Yeah.
And then you guys can finally breathe a sigh of relief. But you see there, especially you, Craig and Mikhail, since the insect plague is gone, the cloud kill is gone, you see Oz's motionless body on the ground with a gentle coat of fungi around it from Zymina.
I would run over to Oz and get down on my knees and just like, I don't know, touch their body in a nice way, not a mean way, God. And just be like, I'm so sorry, and kind of go into not a mental breakdown, but kind of just like rocking back and forth and just being like, Oz, I'm so sorry. And I'm asking you to do something kind of cool that I just kind of thought of. I was wondering if my rats would see my my distress and see Oz's body with the cuts, and I was wondering if they could like go around and like do like the thing that makes things clean and like pretty prestidigitation.
Oh,
I can't think.
prestidigitation?
Yeah, prestidigitation. Like they're just, I know it's magical, but I was just thinking they could just go around and just make
Yeah,
Oz
that's
look better. Now I don't have it. Oh, that's
Okay.
why I'm asking.
No worries. So I will say this. You get your rats out, including Percy. He's kind of leading the charge.
Yeah.
As he goes out and says, "Oh, this is very rough. Okay, Bruno, you go over there." And he's just he sounds very empathetic with you, Mikhail. So it's like he matches your energy. They go all around. They kind of gnaw at the hair a little bit, to kind of
Yeah.
make the corpse not as,
Yeah, that's kind of what I
visible.
was going for. Just make it
They
look nicer and
they trim, they trim the scene, so to speak. They kind of get away all the pebbles and everything. They actually leave a relatively nice, webless, smooth, tiled floor for Oz to lay on. Look at the very, very peaceful space. Yeah, you look at it, much different than the other chaotic areas of the room with the webs and the dead bodies and the corpses with spiders coming out of it. This is actually a peaceful resting place. And you feel like your rats definitely did you justice with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Craig, you're back there. You see Mikhail and Zaimina tending to Oz's body. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to check Trissa's body.
Oh, that's right.
Not like I'm not
Some people cope different. Don't laugh.
for stuff.
I understand. So I'm not going to have you roll an investigation check on this because there was nothing of value on her.
Okay.
However, if you do want to take her robes, her staff, it is just a normal staff that's
Okay.
made to look like a spider, like on the top of it as a focus. So you can take that if you would like. There's nothing on value with Eleanor
Okay.
at all either. They're not carrying anything.
Okay.
Are you for real?
I am for that is what the book
Well,
says.
we got her chest. We got
I
her
know.
chest.
I just
Everything
really, like,
is
She had
yeah.
no magic items on her. That is surprising.
No magic on it. Everything was from her god.
What a
Everything was
bitch.
from Walt. I
What a
know.
bitch! How
What a
dare they
bitch.
use their god for powers?
Uh,
Are her
Oh.
robes worth anything, or
Technically in the book, no, but I'll say you can
Okay.
get 5 dragon from it if
Oh.
you really want.
So Jenny DM. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what else to tell you.
I'll leave her body the rest of her body undisturbed then.
Sure. All right. Still not taking anything, right? I assume.
No, I'm not taking anything.
Just the head. Okay. All right.
I mean, just in case they didn't see me cast it or understood what I had done,
Sure.
I'll just explain that I had cast Gentle Repose on Oz to Mikil and Craig, so that we can effectively extend our time limit on getting them revived, hopefully.
How much time do we have?
10 days to the minute.
We got this. 10 days. Totally fine. Oh my god, what are we gonna tell Nanette?
The truth.
Oh my
She's a
god.
grown woman. I think she can handle it.
It's the only thing we can say.
Well, and it's not like she might not be able to help us, too. You know, they maybe are able to look around the city for diamonds or other ways to revive people. The least we can do is try our best to get Oz back. Because we won't be able to do this on our own.
Right.
All right. So, you guys are exhausted. Craig, you are in 2 levels of exhaustion. So you have disability.
Oh,
Did I say disability? You have disadvantage.
We all have
on-
disability right now.
You have disadvantage on attack rolls. Not attack rolls, sorry, ability checks. And then your speed, your own personal speed is halved, but you're on your horse, so your horse is fine. Wow. You're not
Wow.
I know.
You have a disability. Wow.
So it is up to you guys if you want to still go around, if you want to rest, if you want to proceed. I'm just here and seeing what you guys are going to do, and we're going to go from it. Go with it. So
What does the second level of exhaustion do for you again, Craig?
Let me look.
speed is halved.
Yeah,
Oh, but you have your horse.
But he has this horse, so he
Yay.
can still move at the horse's speed, but his
the
only
only
person.
one left.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God, because this would take forever, but...
And one of you guys can ride on Craig's horse.
Oh yeah.
You have two
Right.
people per horse.
Um,
But if you get a long rest, you get all your horses back. It's
Right.
up to you where you want to do that, though.
We'll definitely probably have to long rest.
yeah,
But
we should go back
we
to
wanna
Azra.
yeah, I think so. Maybe we can take a long rest there and then proceed to level 4.
Yep.
But
There's a hobgoblin in one of these cells outside. Should we not try to free him?
we can, but we're probably gonna have to fight those Grimlocks or whatever they're called.
Actually,
So, if you want to, we can.
Actually, with Trissa defeated, they should be able to mount a rescue. Now,
Maybe. I mean, I have no idea how
these drow,
intelligent they are, so we can definitely try.
the drow no longer can control this place.
Yeah, I-
Craig,
No, unless we try.
I humbly apologize. There are some keys on her.
Oh my God.
I would on Trissa,
Yes,
I would have taken them.
I figured. I'm
At least
sorry.
we have them. It's
They're cell
fine.
keys.
Oh, good.
Why? Unless one of you thinks we should carry Oz, do you have a better way of transporting them?
Yep.
I don't think it's right to leave them here.
No. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to put them in the hole.
Oh, the irony, I can just see Oz face palming right now.
Absolutely. Oh.
Greg, also, there was a key, a separate key as well, for it was the 1 second here. Sorry about that. It was a key to the door that led to that mirror that shattered in the city.
Oh, but we already unlocked it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. So Miguel already unlocked that. So
Okay.
Oh, with my skills. Plus 14, bitches.
yes.
That's something.
Isn't it though?
Yeah, so are you putting Oz in your hole?
I am putting Oz in our hole.
Our hole. Okay, communism.
Yeah. The hole is shared by everyone.
Is the hole in the shape of a sickle and a hammer?
The communal hole.
Nope. As you're putting Oz into our hole, Zymin is just shaking her head. You know, this whole situation does kind of suck. I'm not saying I was the most happy at the yawning portal, but it was much simpler. I would have preferred to have just stayed there and avoided all this nonsense.
Well,
At least we'd have Oz.
yeah, but when you're a part of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, I guess we're destined for bigger and better things.
Oh, so far it has not been bigger or better. And it's been nothing but trouble. She actually, makes she spits to the right onto the ground, cursing the dungeon.
Ooh.
Not just because it's like, this is a shitty moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she feels like they're trapped. And she's frustrated. And she can't
Mhm.
show it outside of this because we gotta keep going. Because
Yeah.
we can't waste time now that Oz is dead.
Well, I'll hold the hole open.
Great. But
Right. So, as you guys lay out the portable hole, you lay it on the ground, and then you very, very gently take Oz and put them very, very gently inside the hole, so that they can lay peacefully in there until you find a solution.
all right, I just don't think we should fight anymore. I think we should go back to Azrock, let them know they can handle things from there.
I mean, Craig, if you feel confident enough to take on all of the Grimlocks, then feel free, but I don't think Mikil and I have a lot of spells left in us.
Nope.
I have
We'll let
one
Azrog-
okay level spell, so
We'll let Azrog deal with these prisoners.
alright. So, are we gonna make our way back the way we came by going north? Or are we
Yeah.
gonna go through this area?
No, I don't think we can go through
Let's
that area.
go north.
I also want to just, in case you change your mind, you guys do have Marta's spellbook and arcane focus with you, and she is
Right.
just south. If you want to do that or just keep it for yourselves, that's entirely up to you.
I mean, it was intentionally ignoring her.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So I'll leave that up to you. In
If
case
you guys
wanna-
remember and you want to do anything, you can, but no, Simena's not mentioning it.
Let's get
Okay.
the hell out of here.
All right. So you are going north. So there are two ways to get to the Legion of Azrog. You either have to go to the bottom left here, which goes through the town, or you have to go through here, which takes you through the dungeon again, through the caves in the Drider and everything.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, we have
So
to
you-
go back through town.
Yep. So you can do that? You
we
gonna go through the
don't
town?
have. We don't have the stealth spell.
No, I have no more level 2 spells, so
you're no more level 2, so
We-
we're gonna have to.
If
we
you
could
want to
take
rest,
a long rest here if we want to. Or even in here, because at least we have a small room to watch like from here and here, so
it just stinks and there's a lot of webbing. But
I mean, I'll burn the webbing away.
okay, yeah, then there's no more webbing.
I'll sanitize it by
I mean-
burning it.
I have one spell left, and I have pretty good on health, but
I'm decent on health.
Yeah, I'm definitely at a fourth of my health. Which I can heal, but I just
Yeah.
if we want to take a long rest, it might be the best option.
okay. And then go through town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just take a long
Okay.
rest.
Back in this room back here.
Yeah, I think that's the best
Fine.
chokehold point. Anyway,
All right, sounds good.
I'll take the first and second watch then, since I only need to rest 4 hours.
All of you guys rest. Nothing happens in that period of time that you even know of yet. All of you get your spells back. All of you get your abilities back. For people that need to prepare their spells, please prepare their spells accordingly. And yeah, you guys are fully refreshed. Craig, you still have 1 level of exhaustion, so you can still move at a normal pace, but you have the disadvantage on ability checks.
And we get our horses back.
And you guys get your horses back.
Oh, thank God.
Yep. Which I will immediately summon so I can move faster.
Yeah. So
That's-
as
That's a good idea too. That's
Zymina, as your hand shoots out, you see just some silver magic kind of hit the floor, and you just see a bed of mushrooms, and you see your horse kind of come through the portal, raising up again, and just kind of shake its head like, what the hell happened? Mikhail, the same pool of just chartreuse, bubbly green, just acid, and you just see your horse come up with like the black chains hanging down as well.
Professor Putricide. That's my horse. Professor
up to you.
Putricide. And PP for short.
PP. Yep, you
Great.
PP is back. So yeah,
I
now
thought you
I'll let you
appreciated
guys.
Justin.
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys like to do? You want to go through town?
It is great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go through town.
Going through town, okay. I'll just save you the time here. Let's go to map D. So, yep, I have mouse console. All of you guys are in the town here.
Yep.
So I'm going to say this out of game because you guys can clearly see it. So you guys, if you were to go down this way, the remaining drow and the drow elite warrior were waiting to see if you're going to come through the tunnels to try to attack you.
Yeah,
So they would have been ready for you,
I
but
knew it.
you guys didn't go that way, so you're good.
Well, I mean, what's 4 compared to like 20 in town?
Yeah.
Well,
Still. Okay.
But I
so
would say, as we're walking, that we are being very observant about like the
Sure.
spider
Sure.
patrols. That's the
Mhm.
word. That's a good word.
Yeah.
And I would even roll stealth. If we want to avoid them.
I'll be right
if
back.
you get
I gotta go to the bathroom.
okay. So if you guys do plan on going through the town, you will have to do 3 separate stealth checks to make sure that the 3 groups of spiders don't know you. I mean, don't see you. And then if that happens, then you guys can go through the town without a problem.
Okay.
Because everything else is the same. It looks like it's been an 8-hour period, but there's still, from in those areas. Oh, Tyler made a good question. Can you summon Oz's horse? No, because only Oz can summon Oz's horse. So unfortunately, Oz's horse is not there at the moment. And also, funny comment on the bosom bundle. Yeah, I'm sure that's where she kept those keys. But thank you again so much for everyone's support, and we love you, Cal. Again, thank you for being a part of this. Azamina, are you going to cast Spell Trace?
I was just letting you finish. I was
Oh
letting
yeah,
you
we
finish
can
talking.
do that now.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank God. Okay, great.
We're gonna have to, I guess.
Just group. Well, we can wait for Dennis to come back,
said-
but
Yeah.
He said he's cool
I'm just
with
rolling
three
for the
stealth
spiders
checks.
right now. Yeah,
I'll just
gonna roll for the
roll
spiders
my
right now.
3 stealth checks.
All right, and feel free to roll your 3 stealth checks then, Kimarie.
I'll do this.
Okay.
See how if this works properly. Are you fucking serious? Well, we're getting into combat with one of them. I shouldn't have rolled
Oh, no.
together.
What do you mean?
I just decided to roll 3d20s to save myself time.
No,
Oh,
no,
no, that's fine. I'm just like, what did you get?
Yeah, but I rolled a nat 1 on one of them, so even though it's gonna be at least a 15 total, I know you treat nat 1s as gospel, so...
Oh, one
that
of the
sucks.
spiders. That's okay. One of the spiders got that one. I'll let you re-roll it. Just re-roll it.
No, that's fine. 12.
Please, I'm begging you. Please re-roll it.
Wow.
This is canon. Please just re-roll it.
Damn.
It's another
we will
11
take the
years.
We're just tallying it up tonight.
Because my number's still 25, 14, 17 because of the plus 10, but...
That's okay. The highest, okay.
32, 26, and 24.
Cool.
Wow.
Thank you.
That can really laugh, though.
So the first one, you needed a 14 or higher. So, I mean, you tied Zymina, so I give it to you. So, you're good.
I got a 37, which is the highest you can get.
Oh,
Boy.
For me.
Nat 20?
Not 20, yeah.
Second one, we got a 14 is the highest.
I got a 17.
All right. On the second roll? What did you guys get on the second roll?
Well, that's why
17.
you had me re-roll.
26.
Okay. Zymina, did you get less than a 14?
No.
No, I got a 17 on my last
Alright.
roll.
last one.
It was the second one.
No, I
Again,
got a 20.
And then the last one you have to get higher than a 14.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
24.
Okay, good.
22.
All right. All of you successfully get through the town without a problem.
Thank God.
Then that one never happened. So
Well,
you guys are now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Man.
So now I have to figure out what map you guys are at now. Well, I will say this: you guys, without problems, get to the Legion of Azrock.
Okay.
yeah, that was our goal.
I think that's better.
Yeah.
You go through the tunnels. The Hobgoblin Captain is there. Clayus, the Skull Cleaver, sees. I don't see you, Dennis. Where are you?
Is this the one he got deleted on by accident?
Sorry.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
okay, hi.
He had something in front of his camera.
Oh,
That's
there.
okay.
Oh, I thought you meant his character. Okay.
And
No. Can you
I
just
know.
put them in the corner instead? It's so traumatic.
it's very traumatic.
It really hurts.
Well, to make up for it, here's Michael 5.
I don't have Michael 5.
You had Michael 5, didn't
No,
you?
he's dead. The
Oh,
Chimera.
No!
Fire breathed
Both
them
of
all to
them.
death.
Yeah, both of them at the
That's
same time.
right. Both of them died. Well, okay.
I mean, I could have
Um,
made more out of the spiders. I just didn't want to.
Okay. So you guys do get back to Lorcana and Azrock. You guys get into the room along with Clayus, and Azrock is there, and he nods, but he knows something is off. Lorcana's there, and her eyes are wide as she is surprised and looks down at your belt. Greg.
Yeah. Trissa's dead, as you can see. But
Go ahead.
one of our party has fallen.
Azrock gives a big sigh, stands up, and slowly walks towards you and puts his hand on your shoulder. Says, I know that was hard. You sacrificed one of your own to save a whole town. We will never forget this. We are eternally grateful. You saved children here today. Your ally saved children today. We can thrive without worry. Without Skullport, but we can manage our own now without Trissa's allies. Does she still have any allies there?
There are still some of her family strewn throughout the area that they control. We did notice some hobgoblins that were being held captive. So, but it took everything we had just to get back here.
You've done
unscathed.
more than enough. You've done more than enough. You've done more than what we could. We are grateful. We can gather our troops together and storm them. Trissa and her minister were main threats of that area.
And he
We
is
took
dead
the head
as
of the
well.
snake. So good to hear. I see it's the cold one that is gone. Am I not mistaken?
You
Their
are
name is
correct.
Oz.
I apologize.
We'll be more than happy to make a map of the area we had explored of her town so you know what to expect.
Thank you. And Lorcana steps up and says, thank you. Again. We are so grateful. Please, if you ever need a place to stay, if you ever need safe passage through here, let us know, because we plan on expanding and taking back what is ours.
You wouldn't happen to know anybody that knows Revivify or knows
Where any
uh,
deposits of
uh,
gemstones are, like
gemstones like
diamonds.
diamonds? Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
It's helping you out in the conversation.
Thank you.
Not that I know of. I'm sorry.
It was a long shot, but
Well, there is, Kinrob. He sells things, but I don't think he sells gems. He's east of here.
Oh, and the area we haven't really explored yet.
Yes.
I'm assuming that's what she means.
Yes, that's what she's referring to. Mhm. Yeah, he, I don't know what you, people think of shops, but he's not a traditional shop owner. It's mostly junk, in my opinion. Sorry, dear. But you can always try, but I honestly don't think it's worth your time. And I think time is what you need most.
yeah.
Right, we'll have to make our way down to the lower level, 4th level, and resolve as much as we can, but hopefully we'll be back with better news than what we can right now.
When you say this, Azrag shouts out a big guttural cry. That's in Goblin. Um, you hear, Greg, you hear kneel for our heroes. As you see all the goblins, bugbears, and even the wargs kneel down as gratitude for you guys. Even Lurkana and Azrog both kneel to you. We shall dedicate one of our sacred buildings as a sanctuary. It will be Oz's sanctuary.
I'm sure they'd be embarrassed to hear that, but I can't wait for them to see it. Thank
We
you.
can change the name if... Okay, sure. Please enjoy whatever you have here. You are forever citizens of Legion of Azrak.
Nika will say to himself, like I know I didn't understand, but I feel like for my intelligence, I would understand why they were bowing to us,
Of course.
and I would just be like, ugh, I don't feel like a hero.
Lurkana shifts to you. Why don't you say that?
I'm saying it to myself, Lurkana. Mind your business.
Sorry, I didn't know it was yourself. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to juggle things.
Sorry, I really meant to say it. It was in my brain. I apologize if I did not get that out loud. Oh my god.
Okay. It's okay.
Pretty
Don't
sure
worry.
I said it at the beginning, but maybe.
Don't worry. It's all good. No good. Yeah, they are going to build like a little shrine and dedication. They all actually ask you guys for any type of thing you think Oz really liked or wanted, and they dedicate a special area in the south east corner here for that. So,
I mean, I know that in my head. My thoughts are, I know Oz would, if they were here, they'd be like, well, like, you can dedicate it to the Raven Queen. And she's like, we're not going to bring them into this society right now. We're going to hold off.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
so like, in her brain,
I'm pretty sure they already have, like, don't they already have something to Magulageb or
Maglobiad.
something? I thought they did.
I think that was the Dwarven stuff that was left over, I think, right?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
That they already had someone that they had worshipped. The goblins, not the, I think is what they were asking, right?
Yeah, because there's a shrine, and isn't it to Magulbiet, the god of... It's the goblin god?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a lot of
So
text,
yeah,
but
so
from
we
what I
should not
remember,
do
yeah.
the Raven Queen. Sorry,
No.
Oz, but we're not gonna do the Raven Queen because they already have a god, and I don't want to
You can give them
colonize
pamphlets
them.
for next time. It's
No,
fine.
thank
Yeah.
you. No colonization. No
Oh my god.
traps.
We're
No
sending out
traps.
paper birds. Come one,
No,
come all.
God.
All right.
I would ask them before we go on.
Sure.
I would ask them if they had ever been to the 4th level.
Sure. So Lorcana and Azrock say no.
Okay.
They have not gone to the
Have
4th
they
level. They've
heard anything about it, or where the exit is?
Could only be so
Lucky.
lucky, Kimarie.
I am lucky. Oz
Okay.
is dead. I take their luck, which wasn't very much, but
okay.
Oh my god.
What they say, Lorcana mentions this. She says, we haven't traversed down there before, but we just know it's a cave system, and the river goes through it, as well. Don't know where the exit is or anything like that. It's just caves. Also, they're known to have a lot of mushrooms there as well, like ripplebark and tongue of madness. All that.
super fun.
A lot of fungi, yes. That's where we got some of our mushrooms from. We took just outside of that level, and we planted it here for food and water.
Oh, I guess we've been meaning to ask. Could you describe what is on the east side of this town? Where this merchant is? I'm not interested in the junk, I just want to know what to expect if we do go over there.
So let me take a look here for you.
For your information, out of game, I just want to know if we should expect hostile enemies, or if it's just a secondary level for them to like have people, like house people or something.
I see.
I'm assuming it is not, but
Mhm. So she explains to you that it is just another part of the town. There's no hostile creatures. There's still hobgoblins on guard that are looking over there, and then the shop is there as well. That's pretty much it.
okay. Nothing really worth venturing over there for, unless we really want to buy some
From what they
knickknacks.
say. From what
Okay.
they say, yes.
I mean, I look at the rest of the party and I'm like, well, I can't imagine one man's junk is another man's treasure. But if you guys want to explore it before we go to level 4, we can. Otherwise, I think now's our moment.
Yeah,
Let's
it's just.
not waste time.
But what if it's on the quiz? It might not
True.
hurt to just. It might not hurt if we go. Dan, would you mind? Like, do you have role plays things set up, or could we just do it like how we did part of Skullport, where you just take us to the different areas?
There would be some role-playing aspect to it if you were
Okay.
to go in that area.
Justin, what do you think?
I mean, it may not be bad to do that. I mean, who knows? We really don't know what's going to be on the quiz. It could be stupid
Yeah,
minute
that's
details. Like, well, you and how many bugbears did you encounter? Like, we're not keeping track of that shit.
I'm not giving
So-
that to you. So don't worry about that.
Okay, how many childrens are we coming across? I'm just kidding.
One.
But it might be worth investigating. But I feel like I'm okay with moving forward too.
Okay.
Because we are kind of in a hurry, and it's like we
We
might
are.
have to take that risk.
Yep.
You know, we can't
fine.
guarantee that going here is going to give us anything worthwhile, you know? It's hard.
So, are you guys heading east to explore the area?
Yeah, we're
Then
gonna
it would be
go.
you either go here or here.
I don't think we're gonna go to the area.
Okay.
I think we're
No.
gonna go to level 4.
Going to level 4?
Agreement,
so.
boys.
That's
I miss
everyone's
you.
consensus?
Yeah.
Hmm. Agreed.
All right.
Febreze. Febreze. Na
No,
na 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 na.
we're not
Let's
sponsored
go.
by Febreze, so.
Let's go to level 4, guys. The
Okay.
Twisted Caverns. And I think it's a good time to take a break too.
Is it?
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're at about an hour. So why don't we take like a quick little break, and then we're gonna start level 4.
Sounds good.
See you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
No, it is very like.
Hey, we're back, guys. Hey,
Hooray!
hello.
We're
So,
here.
we are here, and we are going to start level 4, y'all.
Hooray!
Hey. Let's start revealing some stuff, shall we?
Hell yeah.
Boom, boom. And one thing I will mention is that this level has a lot of mushrooms in the area. So let me give you a quick rundown of what to expect. So, unlike otherwise noted, all tunnels on this level are 20 feet high. The caverns are 30 to 50 feet high. Most of the floors on this level are uneven and covered in dirt and bat poop, guano.
Great.
Also, I will give this to Xamina because they're a druid. Survival checks made to track creatures on this level are made with advantage because of the bat poop that's there, and you can track. There are 7 different types of mushrooms and fungi that are on this level. I put it in the chat. So to quickly go through it, there's barrel stalk, which is a cask-shaped fungus that can be tapped to drain the water inside of it. It produces water as well as food. You have blue cap, which is known as the grain of the Underdark. It's a slender mushroom with a bright blue bell-shaped cap. Their spores are known to make a flour. And flour to make bread is known as spore bread or blue bread. 1 loaf is equivalent to 1 pound of bread. You have ripple bark, which is a shelf-like fungus with a massive rotting flesh, but it's edible. You can eat it raw, but you can also roast it as well. 1 sheet of ripple bark yields 1d4 plus 6 pounds of food. Timask, known as the devil's mushroom, it's 2 foot tall, toadstool with orange and red stripes across its cap. If you destroy it, you will have to make a saving throw, constitution saving throw, or be poisoned. And while you're poisoned, you're under the effect of a confusion spell about 1 minute. That's how long it lasts. Trillimac, which can grow 4 to 5 feet high, has a green cap with light gray stalk. Its leathery surface can be cut and cleaned for making maps, hats, and scrolls. Its surface takes on dyes and inks especially well. Also, it can be cleaned and soaked and also made into food as well. Each Trillimac stalk provides 1d6 plus 4 pounds of food. Last 2, we have Tongue of Madness. Even though it looks edible, it does no nutritional value. If you do eat it, you have to speak compulsively aloud for the next hour. There is a lesser restoration cures it. I'll let you know about that. And then you have Zerkwood at the end, which is a mushroom that can grow up to 40 feet high. Its large spores are edible. It takes 1d4 plus 4 pounds of food. But the fungus is most important. It's used as timber to make furniture, containers, bridges, rafts, among other things. So you can use it to make furniture and stuff. So those are the mushrooms that you see there in this level. Now I will let you know what mushrooms are visible when you are in the area. So I'll let you know that in case it changes your strategy of what you would like to do. So you guys are in the level. It's the 3 of you at the moment. And you can start. So I will reveal the main area for you because you only have 1 way to go.
Down, down, down. The ring of fire. Oh, that's a question mark. Big old question mark.
Where?
On the map.
I'll see it.
I don't see it. Where's the question
The
mark?
cave shape.
It's shaped as
Oh.
a question mark. I'm
Oh.
so sorry.
Oh,
My
that's
brain
okay.
is away
I
from
was
me.
like, wait, I took that out. Don't do that to
Oh,
me.
damn.
Oh my
Why'd you take it
god.
out? I'll follow Xamina. I feel
Alright.
it should be Xamina, Mikkel, and Craig in the back. Yep.
Okay.
Here's
So
the
you
3
guys-
musketeers.
You guys are making your way.
Steven.
It's a colder cavern. It's very very wet. Again, the bat poop on the ground is also very sloshy as you walk to. So you're now going through the fungus forest. So a mossy path runs between patches of Strahd Trillimac and forests of towering Zerkwood, whose caps scrape the 40-foot high ceiling. So as you go, all these Zerkwood mushrooms are there that are up to 40 foot high. It's like going through a forest of fungi right now. Throughout the cavern are small clearings where the fungi have been torn out of the mossy ground.
Well, it seems someone has been harvesting these fungi, so maybe there's intelligent life down here after all. Or it's
So-
more drow.
Boo.
So,
I mean-
there are. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, they did say that they were coming to the edge of this cave system to.
True.
Can I have everyone roll a perception check, please? Sorry, it's a survival check. I'm sorry, survival.
Well, either way,
Wow.
I think anyway. Yeah. 27.
18.
All right, all of you notice, giant, several large bare footprints, heading northwest, and also here as well, but mostly around here. It looks like they were by the stalks, and then they looped around and went back this way.
You said bear. B-E-A-R.
B-A-R-E, barefoot.
Oh,
Like
bear.
human, yeah.
See,
but it's
that's why I
huge.
spelled it. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So
Oh.
huge feet, large bare feet, barefoot.
Okay.
Now I'm
Bare
confusing
feet.
myself.
Humanoid bipedal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
Heading west. So
Um,
you don't see any other tracks though, it's just those. There is. We can go this way, this way, this way, or this way.
Should I speak with plants? No, I'm just kidding.
Do you
I
have
mean,
that?
I don't have it prepared, but I do have it
Oh,
on my spell
damn.
list.
Oh, that's
Nothing to
funny.
keep in mind. Yeah.
I look at the other two and I just go, well, I mean, whatever creature is harvesting these things, like I said, is probably intelligent, so maybe it's not just immediately going to attack us.
Maybe
But
it
we
knows
either
where the
have west
exit
or
is.
east.
Or
Maybe.
south.
I mean, anything that knows which mushrooms to pick and eat has probably lived down here long enough to discern which ones are not safe to eat.
Yeah.
So maybe it's worth investigating.
Let's
But
go.
I mean, we have choices: west, east, south.
Let's go northwest.
Okay.
Dokey.
Go northwest.
I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle. Who's leading the charge?
I mean, I guess I will because I have good perception.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Hooks around.
Yay.
Okay.
Being very careful to not trigger those Timask spores.
Yep, you're good.
I don't want to be poisoned.
All right,
What's
as
the
you
thing?
get here, you see
Oh,
A
an
giant.
Etten.
I don't know what that is.
an Etten.
Etten, this is what you guys avoided in the first level. But you, let me
Oh,
put that
yeah.
up. Okay, so this is what they look like. So they're two-headed creatures, huge feet, large. You see, both heads are eating some. Actually, let me see here. You see some barrel stalk that they're eating right now. You see needle-sharp stalactites that stud the 30-foot high ceiling, and barrel stalk, blue cap, and ripple bark fungi grow in irregular patches throughout the cavern. You see the two heads eat and see you, Zymina. Hi! The other head goes, hey!
Not that. Please, not that. X.
Absolutely that accent. Hell
It's
yeah.
Nanners. She like audibly
Hi.
releases a sigh of like relief. Just thank God. Like,
We got
and for once she'll be like pleasant. Like, oh, hello. We're just reaching this level for the first time.
oh.
You're friendly.
I hope so. I hope we're friendly. Yeah, we're pretty friendly. We're good. Oh, there's plenty to eat here if you want some. We got some mushrooms here. I don't know if that tickles your fancy, but it's here if you want some. Yeah. Oh, we have to introduce ourselves. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm Gibber, I'm Jabber. We're Jibber Jabber.
Motherfucker!
Jibber jabber. That's funny.
Yeah, that's our
Oh.
that's their name. Yeah, so we just hang out here, eat a bunch of food, and drink. I mean, this is kind of our home. Yeah, we've been here some time. It's you go with food, water, you get peace and quiet. Yeah, not too bad. Where are y'all from? Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, we're from the surface. Beyond level 1, so the city of Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're from the city. Oh,
Yeah,
we
we're not
haven't been to
familiar
the
with
city
this area at
before.
all.
Oh no, that's well, we haven't really gone to the city much. But
down here.
oh, I don't remember too much. I think we kind of grew up here a little bit. A little weird, a little foggy, but we just live here and enjoy ourselves. Yeah,
there-
I mean, yeah. What's up?
Is there anything you can tell us about this area then? I'm sure you're very familiar with it. And I mean, if you want to know anything about Waterdeep, I guess we can exchange information on that part. She's like doing her best to be friendly.
You're doing so great, Simina. You're doing so
Thanks.
Hey, do you have any like shiny coins? Oh, stop it, Jabber. No, I don't. Sorry, I just. He likes coins. He likes like gold coins.
I flip him a dragon.
You flip it. He's like, oh, that's great. Any more? He's like,
How much would satisfy you?
50's a good number.
You know what? Worth it. She says
Oh.
she'll just give him the other. She'll just pour the other 49 from her hands, like rolling them towards him. Absolutely.
Jibber's like, oh, I'm sorry. This is completely embarrassing. He's not even. Shut up. No, thank you. Thank you so much for that.
I mean, I'm recalling our stuff from the first Etten because I think we rolled a nature check on them, so it's fine.
So with your sorry, go ahead.
Go, you finish. I'm good.
Sure. With Etten, they're usually pretty hostile. They're not as friendly normally, but this one seems to be actually pretty friendly. He actually sits down. And he just sees huge, dirty feet just sprawling out. Come on, sit down. We can get to know each other a little bit. If you want, the alchemist made some mead. We can definitely make you some of that if you want.
Who's the alchemist?
Oh, I haven't told you about him. No, he's further east. Great guy. Yeah, he's smart. He's handsome. He's a little bit old and small, but no, he's great. What he does is he takes the water from the barrel stock and is able to ferment it and turn it into a mead. So gets a little bit of a buzz going. So he's a good guy. You
Does
go
that
and check him
for
out.
free for you?
What was that?
He does that for free for you, or do you like exchange
we're friends.
services?
Yeah. He's great, by the way. Yeah. We're friends. No, that's why we're like neighbors. He's there, in his own little shop making potions and stuff, and he's hanging out over there, and we just have a good relationship going.
Phil is immediately interested to meet this person.
Yeah.
That was a joke. Immediately, I saw what you did there. Because it's mead we're drinking.
Immediately, absolutely. I totally
you're the
said
funny
that
one of the
on
two.
purpose. Absolutely. Just to get you to laugh.
that was a good one.
Well, Jibber Jabber,
Yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
nice to meet you. I'm Zymina.
Nice to meet you. He sticks out his giant hand.
Sure, I'll shake it with
Love
my
to.
teeny
Both
tiny
of them
little
shake
feminine
out there.
hand.
Yep.
No,
Are we doing pleasantries? What's happening here?
I just being familiar with each other. We're gonna be friends now, right?
Oh, we are. Yeah. You gave us gold. We appreciate it. I mean, we can. Yeah. We got some secrets. We can tell you a little bit about the place because you seem to be new down here and tell you a little
Anything
bit.
that you can tell us, any
Yeah.
dangers or what
see.
lives down here, anything at all
Yeah.
would be helpful.
We took some Zerkwood and we made some benches nearby. We like to get handsy if you wanna. Not that way though, because that's just wrong. We'd always ask for consent. But there's definitely some benches here and some chairs. You can sit down.
Now you're able to craft stuff like furniture and other things?
Well, we do. Yeah, what we do is we take the bat poop and stick it together. You know, we can get the legs and sit all together. So you know,
Hmm.
a little bit of a odor, but you get used to it when you live down here. It's not too bad. But yeah, here we're normally not good hosts. But yeah, we're great hosts. Shut up. No, we're great hosts, and we can make you feel comfortable. Let me fix up the place.
I'd
Oh yeah,
say
you want to know
you're
stuff?
I'd say you're awesome hosts.
Come here. What? Both
Give
hands.
a
Come
hug.
here.
Give a cuddle.
Give Jibber Jabber a hug.
I make room. I'm like, okay, go for it.
I'll
Everyone-
give Jibber
everyone-
Jabber a hug.
Okay, everyone together. Come on. Everyone.
Oh, I thought this was
Oh.
for Craig.
Big,
Oh.
Get over here, you little squirt. We're coming together. Aw, a Jibber
Group hug.
Jabber hug. A JJH. We love that, don't we? We
No, I'm
do.
tall for my race. Thank you very much.
Oh, apologize. Jabber, don't be rude to our guests. Don't get on my last nerve today.
It's not hard when they come from the race of the world's tallest midgets.
That's racist. And you know it, Craig.
That's yeah,
Well, anyway,
Maybe
we
for
can just
fun.
focus
Yeah.
on, this
I
this
mean-
level instead. If you could just
yeah.
please tell us anything you know about this level.
So, you may actually be able to make some friends here. With your look. 'Cause- what?
I'm assuming there's drow down here somewhere. Then
I think they're called spider people.
that's worse. But yeah, please tell me about them.
am I not supposed to say? I'm so sorry. I don't want to offend you.
No, not offensive. I just don't want to come across any of the driders either.
Oh, Spider. I just know spider people are living in the caves to the east. They're like new neighbors that moved in.
Oh,
So
that's
they're
good to
there.
know.
Jabber, you have yeah. There's some fishy folk, and then there's some stinky lizards that are kind of troubling, and they seem to be no, actually they seem upset. Yeah, like they seem to be upset. Like the fishy folk and stinky lizards seem to be a bit upset, and they're kind of moving about more than usual. Don't know why.
Are they upset with someone in particular or each other?
I don't know. They're just this. You know when you look at someone and they look bothered?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well-
they're just gonna be passive aggressive with each other right now.
Do you know if
Oh.
the fish people are friendly or are they hostile?
I don't know. Maybe the alchemist maybe knows. I don't know, but
Do they speak common?
I don't know.
You never talk to them?
Never talk to them. No.
okay.
You know when someone's having a bad day and you're just like, you know what, you're having your own problems. You need to just take a
Leave them
walk.
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just pretty much just keep to ourselves here and eat and drink and just live our lives here. We're pretty content. We're pretty this may come as a shock. We're pretty introverted. We like
mean-
friendly people, but yeah.
Nothing
Um,
wrong with that.
No. However, there was like one thing that we've kind of noticed too. The water in the river started to taste bad lately. Don't know why.
Like, can you describe it? I'm assuming the water tasted relatively clear before, clean.
Yeah,
And
it was.
how would you describe it now?
Oh, it's just maybe like when someone takes a bath and like there's an essence that you just know like the water you tasted it was surrounding someone. That's kind of the thing I'm getting. I don't know. Yeah, it's basically like it's dirtier. Like we can still drink it, just tastes funny. That's all. So we don't know what's going on with that. But we don't think it's the mushrooms because the mushrooms seem fine. So it must be the river.
Dan, out of game.
Yeah.
Would that water source be coming from the next level up then? For them?
Well, what they're saying rivers here. They're saying, oh yeah,
the
there's
river
a
is
river.
completely on this level then?
It continues. So level 3 to level 4.
Okay.
The river continues. Sargoth River.
I'm just like, oh, okay, we'll figure it out.
Yep. But that's basically what they share with you guys. Let me actually.
I guess what I was asking was, like, I guess we won't know until we encounter the water, technically,
Yeah.
where it would come from, but I'm just wondering if, like, the source of the corruption is coming from, like, level 3.
From what you gather, what they explained to you, the water changed. Like, they've been down here for some time. They didn't
Okay.
say obviously how long, but there was a change of some kind. They don't know when it was exactly. It just over time it just tastes differently.
Okay.
They don't have a lot of information about other levels. They seemed this is their home. They're just pretty much the mushrooms continue to grow. They're able to live their lives here. They're not bothered. And they're here. Gibber says, yeah, if there's any troublemakers down here, we take care of them. But, we give people the benefit of the doubt. You were friendly when you came over. You said hi. We hugged. We're friends. So we protect the alchemist if need be too. That's like our relationship. But he's a nice guy too.
You sure are the friendliest Etten we've ever met.
Aww. Thank you. Yeah, you're not a bad guy yourself. I mean, you're a big old teddy bear, you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But you're welcome to stay as long as you like. We always like meeting new friends, new company. Totally up to you.
Well, I think we're going to go talk to the alchemist.
Yeah, perhaps he knows what's going on with the water.
Yeah, you can definitely try. Yeah, if you look around, he points to. He says, "Yeah, you just want to take this little hook right there, and then hook a left, which is showing north."
Okay. Are there any dangers? I mean, since these are caverns, I don't know what could be lying in wait for us that we should avoid or look out for that you know of.
You got a nat 1. No idea.
Okay.
No clue.
Wow.
We're gonna keep to ourselves here. The alchemist may know, though. You can ask him. He's more in the area, so he can probably tell you things.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for your time.
One last hug goodbye.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh, okay, come here. Oh, give Jibber Jabber a hug. Really a pleasure, truly. Safe travels. Be safe. Much love. Just be kind. Be kind when you can be. Yeah. And then bash them in the face if they're not. But,
Yeah, exactly. That.
Yeah, there
I
you go.
like that.
Exactly. Well, you take care. If you want some mushrooms to go, feel free. You're more than welcome. They'll just grow back.
All right.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Well, we will.
Bye.
We'll come and chat with you again if we're over here.
Oh, you
But we'll go
better.
see the alchemist.
All right.
Do we want to check out the south before we go east, or should we just go straight east to talk to the alchemist? I'm sure Mikhail's just nah.
No, I'm just making a beeline for the
Like, take your time.
alchemist.
There you go. It's not.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I look at Craig and I go, do you still have Triss's head on your body, or did you give it to Azrock? Because I don't know if we actually did or not.
I still have it.
Oh,
And you still have a chong.
yikes!
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know if these drow are going to be happy or angry if she's dead. Maybe we should store it away, or if we do want to go in gung-ho, I have no problem with that, but it seems like we have many things to watch out for on this level as well.
Considering what we know about Driders, and that they're like fallen followers of Lolth, they may be okay with her death since she was like a high priestess.
Well, they are also outcasts and are, as we've seen, generally pretty psychotic, so
Yeah.
I don't think they actually care, but if what Azrock said is true as well, that there are just drow hanging out here, I mean, for all we know, Jibber Jabber says spider people just because drow follow Lolth. We don't know that they're all Driders, so
Yeah.
If we want to
Um,
talk our way out of it, maybe we should hide Triss's head, but if you think you can intimidate them, please
Oh.
feel free. I will have your back on that. But just know that we could end up fighting a lot more than we need to right now, and we are down Oz, unfortunately, so...
I guess I'll
Thanks for the reminder.
I'll stow the head away.
Okay, so the head away. One thing I do want to say too, Jibber Jabber did said, Zymina, that you look like you would make friends with these people. That's what
Right.
they seem.
So I'm
So,
assuming they did mean
maybe.
technically drow, but he said spider people, so I'm like, wait.
Exactly.
So
I'm
that's
gonna
what she's like, I don't know.
Okay.
Is it one or the other?
Yeah, he's a fun guy. No. Okay.
Oh, enough.
And I stabbed myself.
That was
in the
an
chest
accident.
again.
So, so you guys are going to the east, right?
Okay, Bob.
Yep. East.
Happy little accident.
Ooh, east. They're putting
So-
chemicals in the water.
Continues to go. It goes north and south, and also east as well. So in this area, you do notice gardens of Barrelstark, Bluecap, Tin Mask, and Trillimac fill the cavern. Between the garden patches, meander paths that lead to and from various exits.
I mean, I am
I
kind
have-
of traversing carefully just because I feel like since Jibber Jabber wasn't able to tell us a lot about the surrounding area, I don't know what to
Sure.
expect, and we've only seen
Sure.
him. So I'm trying to keep a lookout as best I can.
Roll a survival check.
Survival, okay.
Anyone that wants to.
Okay, 15. 7 plus 8.
And it's with advantage because of the bat poop.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about the bat poop.
You know, tracking may be important here.
Okay, that helped. 25.
Nice.
14.
13.
Okay. Zymina, what you notice, unfortunately, it was too low for Craig and Mikhail. You notice that there have been tracks, back and forth tracks of several bugbears, trolls, and hook horrors. Also, I will say, with your passive perception, and also, I would say, like, this is kind of a perception check, too. You notice stalactites. This area, however, one second here. However, these don't look like normal stalactites.
What does that mean?
I will tell you in a second.
I go, there's not normal stalactites up there. They might be stalagmites. No, stalag
No,
fakes.
like, ah. So, can you roll a nature check for me, please?
Sure, let me look at my nature stat, because I never
Sure.
use it. Okay.
Sure.
I want my nature.
Yeah, my intelligence is not... Well, okay, that's nice. 14 plus 4, 18. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
You
At
know
least I'm
that
proficient.
you notice that these are actually creatures called piercers. A piercer.
Ew!
It's
Yeah.
so cute.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's
So
so eye.
what you know
It looks like
with
a-
piercers, and these are more annoying than anything, they're kind of like trap creatures. So basically, when they remain motionless on the ceiling, it is indistinguishable from a normal stalactite. And what they do to attack is that they just basically fall on you to do piercing damage to you. So
Why
it's
does it
kind
have
of like
2 mouths?
stalactite that
Ew.
falls. Yeah. And then when it falls, it takes damage and then uses spider climb to slowly get back up to the top. That's all it does. So what you notice is that these creatures can easily be attacked from range because they really can't move to attack. They actually have to go back up and fall. So they're kind of like creatures that trap their prey.
Still gross.
With your high nature and perception checks, you notice that.
You just hear her go, oh. Well, if we go to the south, there's these nasty creatures on the ceiling pretending to be stalactites called piercers. I imagine Oz wouldn't have liked those either. They're just as gross as spiders in their eyes. But they are easy to take care of if we attack from a distance, as they're very slow, and they only manage to get victims by falling on top of them, so it's very fortunate that we noticed them instead of walking through. But we can
Yeah.
come back to them later if we have to go that way.
Okay.
Let's just keep a little reminder here.
All right.
Nope, that's an all black.
So, and as Jibber Jabber said, he said the alchemist would be north. If you
Yep.
want to go that way, otherwise you can explore east or try to
I thought you
attack
said
the
east.
piercers south.
Well, east and then north, he said.
Oh, I
Yep.
missed. My bad.
So I'll
North.
put that here.
All
Yeah,
right.
piercers. Snow piercer. Alright, well, let's go visit this alchemist and see what he has to say about the area.
All right, cool.
And since I had been looking out and had noticed that, I'm like, okay, now I'm on high alert because there are like enemies hiding. I don't like that.
And since I will just assume that you're actively percepting for traps or any
Yep.
future piercers, I'll have you roll just to see if you notice anything. If both of you want to do that too, like Mikhail and Craig, that's fine. You can roll too. I just know it is hard to discern them. But
Do you want me to do perception? Like, do you want me to roll active perception checks?
I'll
Or
let
do you
you
want me
know.
to use my path? Okay, you'll let
I
me
will let you know whenever that time comes if there's traps or rope, like piercers or anything like that, because you're actively seeking stuff out. I will.
Right now, I'm definitely looking for piercers more than anything else, just in
Yep.
case they show
I'll
up
let you know.
everywhere.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Mikhail, are you leading the charge?
You're excited.
I am excited. I was going ahead.
Because you are an alchemist yourself, so.
Absolutely, I am.
All right. So you see. Oh, that is not what you see.
No,
Oh.
we see.
You see my whole layout. You see this guy.
Oh, he's got an
So-
Ewing.
Yeah, his Ewing.
The
Can you
Ewing.
put him up again, Dan?
I got you. Like that. So you notice in this room, the walls are set with shelves at various heights. They hold numerous gourds, most of which contain failed alchemical elixirs. There is a stone block. A rough block of stone in the middle of the cave serves as a table. It is covered with a set of alchemist supplies. You do notice a total of 4 potions resting on the table. There are 2 types total. So there's one exact copy of each other. So 2 of one kind, 2 of another. You do see this elderly gentleman, kind of short in nature. You probably wonder if like halfling or gnome maybe, has a white pointed beard. Oh, hi there. Good day. Hello. Oh my, we have some customers here. Where are you from?
Oh,
Who are
hi.
you?
We're from
Tell
the
me.
surface. Yes, I'm
Great.
Hill. I'm also an alchemist, and so I
Goody.
thought I would introduce myself. And we got sent over by Jibber Jabber, your good friend, and
Yes. Jib jab. Yes.
we're just adventuring through this level, and just wondered if you had any information to share with us as we make our way through, like where the exit is.
You seem you wanted to get out of here so quickly.
Well,
Okay.
we've had a disturbance in the force. So
May I ask what happened?
Death.
we've unfortunately lost one of our own.
Oh, I'm quite sorry to hear that. That's.
You don't happen to have Revivify, do you?
I don't.
Oh my god, you can't
know.
just keep asking everyone if they have Revivify me kill.
I need to try every outlet I can, Zaymina, to get Oz back. So shut up!
I've noticed some discourse between you guys. This is a good time.
Everybody grieves differently. It's fine, Mr. Alchemist, sir.
All right. Well, I do know the way out. If you're looking, all I ask is you do me a favor in return. I just don't want to get swindled.
Oh,
Hey,
what kind of favor are you looking for?
I'm looking for a gem that has been lost, and I think it's nearby. It's he like looks around and says, I was kidnapped and forced to be here. Basically, the gem is kind of like a prison gem for me. I can't leave until I have it. So that's why in the meantime I've been building good relationship with the Jibber Jabber over there. Just delay until someone can help me find it. If you are able to give me this gem, it's pink and purple. It's very shiny. Then I can, if you don't mind, I can tell you where the exit is. But I don't want to get swindled, because if I tell you the exit, I'm afraid you may just run away.
Understandable. Then that aside, which if we do come across the gem, would be happy to give it back to you, but is there anything else you can tell us about this current level? Obviously not the exit, we just need to know what we're walking into before we go searching around, as we've already seen the piercers to the south. I can't imagine what else awaits us at this level.
Quite nasty looking things they are. It's...
Disgusting.
If you thought that was crazy, you should see the ropers. They're worse.
What are ropers?
What are ropers?
Well, they're these very looking things. They live in caves, and he's describing what they look like to you. Yeah, they're these big looking things. They kind of look like stalagmites, but they
look like bigger penis piercers. That's gross.
Yeah, so they have all these tendrils that can come out after you and everything. It's quite discerning.
Wait a minute, they look very similar. Are they like related?
They're probably derivative species.
They look so similar. They even got the mouth, except the other one had like the little thing on the tip.
No,
The urethra was teethy.
Oh, sorry, don't interrupt you, my lady. The piercers, they're the stalactites. They can camouflage as them. The ropers are like stalagmites that can look like that, and then they have their tendrils that just grab you. It's something you gotta be careful for. They can just grab you and bite you and all the bad stuff. So I think they're a bit east of here, to the north and the south, from what I understand. So it's just something to keep an eye out for. So just be on your best guard. If you can find the piercers, hopefully you can find out the ropers. Yes.
Is there anything distinguishable about them that would help identify them? I feel like I mostly got lucky. Okay.
Yeah. And then the ropers, they have red eyes, big teeth, a lot of tentacles. Usually when they close their mouth and eye, it looks like a stalagmite. But, if you can get the slit, if you can see the slit, that's it. That's my motto.
Great. Is there anything you can tell us about the drow or driders that might be living down here? Have you interacted with them at all?
Oh yes, I'm very familiar with them. They moved down here pretty recently. They came to, from my understanding, Jibber Jabber doesn't know about this. So I kind of got a lot more intel. One of them worships Loth. They're part of a certain house.
Avrindar?
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, so they seem to be part of a house, Avrindar. They're further east as well, here as well. I don't know if they're trying to, discover this level, get intel, but they look pretty strong. I don't know.
Their leader
One of them
is
holds
dead.
the staff too. What?
Their leader is dead.
Oh, I don't know if you want to tell them that, because that would be bad for you, my boy. Even though you're really big, you probably could tell them, but I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah.
I agree.
They have, I mean, who knows if they're their leader, actually? I don't know.
I was
Maybe
wondering that too. Do you have any books or knowledge or anything that I can glean from you as an alchemist, or do you have any potions or?
Yeah, I have a couple. If now normally I trade this for some shrooms, so I can work on some more spells. Usually, if you give me 20 pounds of edible fungi, I can give you a potion. But you seem to be an alchemist and fine, student of the art. So I can give you one each for free to study if you want. It just as a gesture for
Oh.
helping with the gem.
That's very kind of you. I would love to expand my knowledge any way I can.
Okay, sure. Here, come forth, you little cute little thing. You.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay,
So
watch
he
it.
so he shows you one potion. It's called a potion of comprehension. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of comprehend languages spell for 1 hour.
Oh.
The liquid is a clear concoction with bits of salt and soot swirling in it. Another potion you see is a potion of watchful rest. When you drink this potion, you gain the following benefits for the next 8 hours. Magic can't put you to sleep. And you can remain awake during a long rest and still gain its benefits. This sweet amber-colored brew has no effect on creatures that don't require sleep, such as elves.
Damn.
As a DM, call Mikil, if you spend at least 8 hours of downtime to study the contents of the potion, you can have that as a rollable, like when you roll your table for your potions.
A D8 instead of a D6.
Yes, and then 7 would be the comprehension, 8 would be the watchful rest. That's the thing I'm
Yay.
creating and thinking that would be kind of cool. So it's kind of like a wizard thing when like you come
That's
across.
so nice.
So
Thank you.
yeah. So
This
if
doesn't
you
make up for us, but it's close.
my God.
Just kidding.
And it's gone.
So yeah, if you take it's 8 hours per potion. So and as long as you keep the potion and don't use it, like you can study it, then you can recreate that on your daily potion spin, whatever. Which I think you still got to do. If I don't know if you did that already.
Yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. No worries.
It was a busy
You
day.
know, we've
Yeah.
been kind of traumatized by the death of one of our family members. So
Yeah, I'm kind of getting desensitized right now because it's how it's getting reminded to me. But,
Do you only get one every day? Like, do they last throughout a couple days, or they only last for the one day? Your potions.
Every
so-
long rest I take, they
Mhm,
they
yeah.
reset.
Okay. So you have to use them that day, or they don't get used.
and they
Correct.
kind of expire.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So the one
Fair
I
enough.
gave to Craig for combat that he didn't use, that's gone already.
Gotcha. So they only, I guess, just put it. They only
Yes.
potent for 8 hours, technically,
Yep.
or a day.
Yep.
Oh
So
wow.
it's kind of
They're
nice, like
having
being
this
watchful.
exchange.
Potion
Yeah.
of Adderall.
One sec, I have to plug my headphones in.
You're good.
Yeah.
Mr. Alchemist, do you know anything
Yeah.
about what's going on with the Kuatoa, or the fish people that
Uh-huh.
Jibber Jabber was talking about? It seems they're
I-
distressed.
I don't know. I don't know, my dear lady. It's something is happening. I think Jibber knows more about it than I do. It's quite perplexing. I have no knowledge. I'm sorry. My apologies.
When you guys mentioned Aboleth, did we know there's something to do with an Aboleth?
Are you asking the alchemist?
I'm asking out of game. If we,
No,
'cause
I think you guys mentioned no, because Jibber Jabber never mentioned it, and
no, like previously before we came down to the level, because you guys mentioned it
Yeah.
during the break, and I said, did we know about it?
in level 3 when you spoke with Prita Creepy.
That's right. Prita did mention that.
She
Okay.
did mention about that.
Yep.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Yes.
So that okay, I'm just making sure, so I'm not metagaming.
Yep. Yeah, of
Um,
course. Thank you for doing that.
So then I looked at the Alchemist, maybe it's something to do with this Aboleth creature.
Aboleth, what the hell is that? Sounds dangerous.
I mean, I'll give him the best description I can from what Prita had given us, since I don't think I rolled nature for it, so I just described
Yeah.
what it's capable of, so that could be the reason why the Kuatoa are freaking out.
Could be. Especially, if there are Kuatoa down here. I haven't run into any myself. And Aboleth is this evil water thing and causing problems. That could lead to some conflict. I know Jibber told me the water was tasting bad, so if the Aboleth was swimming in it, I don't know if I would want to taste that either.
Yeah, if
Oh,
only we had a
yikes.
potion or a ring of water breathing.
Yeah, I don't have that. I'm sorry. These are the only two I have. And normally I charge for, mushrooms, but since we have a fine, student of the alchemy arts here, I can definitely give one of these each away.
Kimarie
Thank you
stepped
for
away
that.
a moment.
That's okay. I'll keep talking on her behalf. Unless you want to say anything to him. Well, we will definitely keep a lookout for this pink and purple gem of yours.
Yes.
And return it should we come across it. Do you have any idea which area it might be closest to? Or you just know it's somewhere on this level?
Yes, it's hard because it moves. Like, I'm kind of getting a feel for it, but I think it's south of here, possibly. I feel something that way. If you can give it to me as soon as possible, that would be a huge help, because I can't take it. As much as I love Jibber Jabber, I need sunlight. I need to leave. You know,
so
someone when
you
you
have a way to the surface then.
I mean, I can walk. You know, I can try to walk and leave.
I mean,
You know, it's gonna be an adventure, I bet.
those paths are very treacherous.
You know,
Well,
you did mention that you were trapped here. Are you able to tell us how or who trapped you here?
I think you and I both know who did.
Does his
Maybe.
name start with an H?
Let's not talk about it. Thanks. Maybe I don't know.
You seem to have had encounters with him then.
You want the potions or not, my dear boy?
Oh, I thought he already gave it to us.
I'll leave it at that.
All right. If you are able to give me the gem, it would be most appreciated, and then I can tell you where you need to go.
I mean, I would like to insight his fear regarding Hallister. I just want to see if he's being, like, truthfully fearful of him, that he has trapped him, or if there's some other...
If it's all a show,
I can glean any kind of meaning behind it, yeah.
Of course. Yeah, no worries.
It's like, well, if it be in the dice's favor... that is an 8, right? Yeah. 13.
13. From what you gather, yeah, I mean, he seems to be honest. It seems like he was kidnapped, possibly by Hallister, and can't leave. You wonder if the gem has some sort of significance where it restricts him to some kind. You don't know if it's a focus, you don't know if it's something with his alchemy, but you do know, and he is honest saying that this gem would help him be able to leave if he had it on him.
Okay. I mean, I feel like part of that insight check is also based on the fact that he's been pretty forthcoming and has given us items to use, so I'm not really reaming him as far as that goes, but I definitely just question that little bit with Hallister, because Hallister is sussy.
Yeah.
But I look to the rest of the party and I go, well, I think we have our work cut out for us in exploring this area, so we'll be back as soon as we can if we find the gem.
All right.
Thank you for the potions.
Appreciate it. Oh, my pleasure. Again, like, knowledge is power. I appreciate it. All right, be careful again. Remember, watch out for those ropers and piercers.
And drow, and driders, and aboleths. Oh my. She says as she sighs.
But, oh, okay. Well, you have fun. All right. All right. So now all of you, I'll take control of Mikhail at the moment. So all of you guys are back in the area. The piercers are still there. They're just hanging these sharp stalactites up there.
I mean, since I know they're there, I'll just kind of go here and see what I can glean from this little tunnel here, this little entrance. Slit, if you will, since we're using that. Oh, good, it curves.
Yes. Yes, it curves.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go into this skinny little cave to the right here, or go through the piercers. What do you think, Craig?
Sorry, I'm back. I'm sorry, I just don't feel good, guys.
Okay. I'm sorry. If
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try. I'll let you know.
Just let me know. Let me know. We got an hour left. If we need to cut it short, it's fine. Okay. All right.
So what's the options?
We go through this tiny little chokehold of a cave, or we kill the piercers and go south.
What do you guys think? Did you already decide? Because I would go along with whatever you did.
No, we were waiting to get your input on it. Craig was
Okay.
saying.
From a DM's perspective, if you were to fight the piercers, as long as you're doing ranged attacks, you won't get any damage, and I will just say you after time you kill them.
Oh,
Because
great.
the only thing they can do is drop down.
Gotcha, which
And
probably
so
makes
does
it
that
easy
mean it's
target
all
for
them?
Craig. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess we can just try and kill them and go south, and we can always see what the path leads open to us there.
Okay. So as you guys, what spells are you just casting cantrips and?
Yeah, I would do
Craig, you're just
cantrip.
doing-
I can do chill touch,
Oh, cool.
bonfire.
Easily, you get through all of them. You kill them all. Save you a bunch of time with combat,
Hooray!
and you just see them just fall and just end up dead on the ground, just splat. They're not as sharp anymore.
Yay.
So those are gone. You do see leads to this area here. That curves to the, okay, so you're looking.
Yeah, but I'm still keeping a lookout in case I see more of those piercers or the ropers that he had mentioned.
Sure.
I'm
I
not
would
sure.
rather have you make a stealth check, please.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Because I assume you're doing it stealthily. Okay. Well, with that natural one,
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know what those are. I would just say that it definitely, like, navigating through this area is a little different than the previous caves, so I mislead my horse by accident and have them kick a bunch of rocks that tumble downward and announce my entrance as I just go, sorry, to my horse.
Craig, I assume you're going to be with the group, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll make sure. So what you notice here are 3 Zorn,
Oh.
which are those. Yep.
We encountered those
gentling-
before.
Yes,
Yep.
you have.
And I need all of you to roll initiative, please. As I
Oh
see-
boy.
Kimarie, your tummy can hurt more and we can stop now.
I think you're just gonna get out of combat altogether. Yeah.
I mean, we can try to run away. It's fine.
Did they sense the diamonds that we have on us, or?
You don't know. They pretty much are just looking to. Looks like they were eating, and then they saw them, and it looks like they're protecting their food source.
Yeah, so I mean, I disturbed their lair as
Yeah.
it would be.
Yeah, pretty much that's it.
And also, like, since our stuff is in another dimension, they couldn't.
Yeah,
smell
they
it,
can't
could-
detect what's in the hole.
Okay.
Well,
Only
they
what's on
detect magical items too, don't they?
you.
Is that what it was? Just gems. Okay, yeah, we don't keep
But
that.
we
that's
did
all in the
have
hole.
those We did have those gems on us from.
Oh,
I assume you
Yeah.
put it
we
in the hole,
never-
though.
We never specified that
But
we did.
no, babe. Everything goes in the hole.
Okay.
Like,
That's all I usually say.
Unless we-
Like,
yeah,
unless you want it on your
we
person.
want to just get that out on the table, just
Yep.
out in here. It's everything goes in the hole unless it's specifically said that it's not in the hole. Like, that's my assumption for the things.
Oz's
Oh.
dead body next to a hoard of treasure.
There's so much in the hole. Oh boy!
Yeah.
Oh, it's been fun, you guys.
What did you get, Craig?
I'm gonna re-roll my.
Oh,
You're doing the- okay.
Actually,
Okay.
no. I already have. I already.
a reroll function, don't you?
No, 'cause I can't think. I already have advantage on initiative.
Initiative?
rolls. Yes.
How do you get? Wait, is that in a bugbear ability? Can you remind me? Or you got that again? Just so I
but
remember.
you have a level of exhaustion. Does that count towards that?
Oh, then it's a
I'm
straight
not
roll.
doing that. It's straight roll. Yeah. I'm just gonna say I don't know. I'm just gonna have it be a straight roll. It's fine. I'm not gonna give you disadvantage on that. I mean, probably should, but like in this case, I'm not gonna bother with it. It's fine.
Oh
There you go.
yeah, plus.
Well, it's his
25.
level 7 ability. He's able to roll with advantage on initiative rolls. That's what it is.
Wow.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you
that's
can.
just a barbarian thing, yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
cool. I had
But
no
if you
idea.
count it as an ability check, then yes, the exhaustion would counter it.
I would say, okay, then in this case, I would say I'll give you a straight roll for this because I would think it would be that. So, what did you get?
Well, I already rolled once, and I just
What
rolled
was-
again.
What was your first roll?
It was 1.
Take the second one.
Okay, 25.
Cool.
I mean, it was a nat 1 on the
It's
first
fine.
roll. So
I'll be kind. It's the DM inspiration. Well, I mean, no, it's not that, but I'll just give it to you.
then I would have been.
It is your turn, Craig.
Oh, right.
There's no squares on this, so you're gonna have to kind of eyeball it for the most part. But if you're on your horse, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, you can get to the top one or the bottom one if you use, that's like 60 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just
I'm
go
being
attack
nice, okay?
I'll just go attack the top one.
All right. Perfect. So you're on your horse. You kind of get through the area. Feel free to roll the hit. You're not raging, are you?
I'm gonna try and save it.
Okay, cool.
23 to hit.
That hits.
I'm just gasping as I'm like, oh, he's engaging. Oh, okay. I'm like, it's fine.
Okay. Normally this is difficult terrain, so with the mud, so your horse dashes, so you won't be able to do an attack with your horse. Just letting you know.
Okay.
So this is
The
difficult
poop.
terrain. Yep, there's actually bats hanging in the cave, and it's
Oh, poopy.
poopy.
16 damage.
16?
Yep.
All right,
And I'll attack it again.
go for it.
$25 to hit.
25 hits.
Uh, 19 damage.
19 damage. Very good. All right.
And that'll be my turn.
End of your turn. Okay, it is the Zorn's turn. The first Zorn you hit looks pretty rough and actually kind of shrieks and is scared and burrows underground. It escapes. Does not want to fight you.
Oh.
And this is from what the book told me. This isn't just because of me being nice. So
Okay.
Wow.
it is. So it is not going to be there anymore. However, the Zorn, so 5, 10, 15 is going to be here. The other one can burrow 20 feet and also speed 20 feet. So burrow 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So both of them are going to try to attack you, Craig. So each of them make 3 claw attacks and 1 bite attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so
What?
yeah. So
Or
Oh
attack.
my god.
yes, for each. So
Big yikes.
first one to the left. First one is a 11 to hit, which misses. Natural 1, which misses. Third claw attack is an 8, which misses. And the bite attack, which is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Just though.
So with the bite, you take 11 points of piercing damage on that. The other Zorn is going to do the same thing. That misses with an 11. That misses with a 10. 18.
That hits.
Okay, and then the bite attack is a 24. Yep. So the claw attack, you take 7 points of slashing. With the bite, which is more impactful, you take
Wait, what was the damage from the first attack?
7 with the
7.
claw.
Yeah.
Yep. And then with the bite attack, it is 13 points of piercing damage. As you get it with claw, then just bites, it singes a little bit. But that's the end of their turn. Now we have. Actually, it's Imina's turn next because you got 11, right? Yeah. This is Imina, your turn. You see the Zorns trying to keep clawing Craig, and he dodges, but then they both bite him.
Well, at least he dodged the claw attacks. 5, 10. No, 10, 20, 30. Because rough terrain, or is it, your movement speed is basically halved, right?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yep. And you just step in the bat poop, it's gross.
My horse can clean its hooves off, it's fine.
Oh, yeah,
We're not traumatized by this at all. I'll just cast Chill Touch on this one here.
The one south of Craig?
Yes.
Okay. Roll the hit.
With a not natural 20.
That hits.
I want to roll a crit one of these days.
Thank you.
Okay. Wow, I'm consistent. That was the last damage.
Yeah, right. I was like, huh?
So it takes 12 points of necrotic damage.
Quick question. Because
yes.
it's a 7 and a 4.
Am I rolling?
Do you have,
yeah.
Do you have a +1?
Yeah, so my scythe, my little moon scythe, my moon sickle, gives me a +1 to damage rolls and attack rolls.
Oh, okay, perfect. That's
for my
fine.
spell effects as well.
Cool.
That's part
Thank
of its
you.
little thing. Yeah, it's just
Alright.
1 extra damage. Yeah.
Thank you. No, it helps.
Yeah,
Alright.
it does. I mean, I could dash with my horse, but then I won't be able to attack. But I mean, 5 or 10, 20. I'll do it just in case it helps ease off of Krieg so they can hit
Sure.
me instead of just him. Since
Okay.
I've seen how much they had attacked.
Yep.
And then that's my turn though. Yeah.
So the horse, yeah, I got you. No worries.
Yep. So the horse dashes so that I can get within
dash.
range if they want to attack me instead of him.
Mikhail, your turn.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Alright,
turn.
I'm gonna go like here. Is that cool?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so like you're like at 50 feet normal because it's halved. So
Yeah.
like, yep.
And how far away are the Zorn?
Sure.
20 feet?
At least-
25?
Oh, okay. I was like, are they
25.
at least 60? I'm not good with
Yeah, you're good.
measurement.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do. I forgot what it was called. I'm gonna do
Acid
flaming
splash?
spear,
Oh!
and I'm
Okay.
gonna do it right behind them.
Cool.
Where
Alright.
it's within 5 feet of each of them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna place it there, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna ram it into the one in the top. So he needs
Okay.
to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Let's see. That is 3.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. Okay.
Come on,
so it's gonna
damage.
take 2d6 fire damage. 2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
That's a 5 and a 6 and a 4, so 15 points
Nice.
of fire damage.
Slay.
Perfect.
And it's
Awesome.
like a little green chartreuse bonfire behind them.
Yeah,
Or
you just see it.
sphere, sorry, not the bonfire.
Yeah, it's just like it hits its side and just like the eye just blinks. Like, what was that in the mouth? Like the teeth look, and the arms are crazy too. They're like, oh, like they didn't.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's my turn. Yep.
All right, Craig, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the one in front of me.
To the left of you.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
21 to hit.
Hits. Oh,
damage.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough.
I'll attack it again.
Oh, okay.
25 to hit.
It's. I would say this is an interesting level because this is like the first time you really dealt with like mushroom caves and stuff, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, true.
It's a little change in scenery.
We also
Yeah.
avoided the other Zorn, so now we, of course, we choose to fight 3.
Yeah. What was
Yeah.
that, Dennis?
20 damage.
Ooh. He's looking really bad.
And then, you know what? For tits and giggles, I will attack it with the horse too.
Same one?
Yep.
Okay.
Uh, 21 to hit.
Yep. Hits. Good job. Craig's horse.
Nice job, Krieg's horse. Blasphemous.
24 damage.
Alright, you kill it.
Yeah.
It is dead.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. I'm just going to roll to see if it's going to attack Craig or Zymina.
He has to roll a dexterity saving throw first.
Perfect. Can do that. That is 14.
Miss. So it's gonna take
Alright.
2d6 plus 4 fire damage.
Hey, alright.
12 points of fire damage.
Ooh, very nice.
Go
Nice
me!
indeed.
Kill.
Hooray!
Alright. Zymina, they're going to try to attack your horse.
Okay, I mean, I'll redirect it to myself.
Okay.
I get a attack on it then.
Because you're Sentinel, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah!
Go
Hooray!
for it, yeah.
Explain
It's
that,
one attack,
explain that.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sentinel allows me to, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than me, I can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
Hell yeah!
You kind of go back
That's
to Megan the
great.
Trainer days when they had the cardboard cutouts of your friends.
Yeah!
And you try to, like, get those enemies.
Dirty
What do you get?
20.
Yeah, hits.
17 damage.
17, alright. So, Craig, as the Zorn's getting all its claws out and getting ready to show its teeth, you just bash it on the back of the head and looks at you, its eyes squint as it burrows down and disappears and flees combat.
Yay!
So it is
Wow.
gone.
I certainly did not expect that to happen.
Yeah.
I can't believe we made it, just the 3 of us. Oh my god.
You guys are powerful, and like, don't sell yourselves short. So what you notice with this room, looks like you notice that there are 40 fist-sized crystals that were laying, or a huge bed around there. So that's the Zorn's food source. They were eating that. They are worth 10 dragon each. So 40 crystals, 10 dragon each.
400?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it. You know what?
Mhm.
That 25 or 50 gold we gave to the Etten that's fine.
Yeah.
Any diamonds, Dan?
No, it's crystals.
Boo!
If we clasp
say
them hard enough, can we
did-
turn them into diamonds?
If I put them up Zymina's butt, will they turn into diamonds?
I've loosened
You
up
know you're
significantly,
supposed to
so
be getting
you can suck
diamonds
my
3
ass.
days from now, so... And plus, if there's diamonds, I'll let you know if they're diamonds, but these are crystals.
There isn't anything to the south, right? Is that just cut off?
So, what you see here,
Oh.
it's river.
Oh.
Because the map did not have a water source in it, so I drew the word river and a current. So,
So this is not dried up, that's actually water?
that's water, that's a river, correct.
Oh, that's so weird looking. I was like, is
I
it...
know.
Huh.
Yeah. I was
Wonder
like,
why.
why isn't water in here? But yeah, it's a river.
Okay.
Hmm. Yep.
There, it
works.
helped.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the
Blue,
help.
blue water.
Yep, so that's what you notice with that.
Okay.
And there's something down south here, and there's something to the
Correct.
southeast.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm assuming it's a deep river, like with... I mean, it's probably still the same Sargoth River, isn't it?
It is. Yes, that's correct.
So maybe it's not as easy for us to traverse this. I'm just looking at the water thinking, well...
You can move with your horses if you want. There is a slight current, but
Okay.
you can go through it if you want to.
Since Jibber Jabber had mentioned something strange with the water, would I be able to investigate or maybe like medicine check it to see like what exactly is going on with it? Why it's
Sure.
tainted or anything? If it
Yeah.
is,
Go for it.
Yeah, I'd like to do the same, but maybe like more of an Arcana check to see if it's anything magical.
Sure, go for it.
it's not a command.
24
Okay.
plus 8 Arcana, BB.
I mean, that's nice. I rolled an 11 total for that.
Okay. Well, Zymina, it's kind of hard to tell right now. It doesn't look like anything you can really see. It looks, it's kind of hard. Mikkel, what you notice from the river, there's, especially with your knowledge of poison, it seems to be a poison of some kind that's in the river. You probably think it is probably kind of like a magical type of, there's a magical essence to it. It does seem natural, but it seems like it's a natural additive added to the, like natural, I guess, how can I put this? Supernatural type of additive into the river, causing it to be poisoned. You know, something isn't right, and it could seem magical, but not basic arcane magic, more of like something otherworldly.
Naturally secreted from something, perhaps.
Probably, maybe.
I
Like-
mean,
Like a
do you
gate
think
or
maybe the aboleth?
maybe
Maybe.
the aboleth.
Nikhil, do you think it's safe to go in the river, or do you think it's just unsafe to ingest the water?
I don't know, DM. Is it safe to swim in the river?
You can try.
I'll just put my hand in the water
Dip your
and
toes in,
see
you know.
at this point.
Okay, you put your hand in the water. It just seems like water. Don't notice
Oh.
anything weird.
Well, I don't feel anything painful, so
Just wet.
we can traverse and go south, or make our way east towards the drow, ropers, and whatever else we're coming across.
I mean, yeah, I think we should just try to. I know we're on a little bit of a time crunch, but for the quiz, I think it's important to try to get to most areas. So south, swim.
Okay, then we'll try to make our way across the river here.
This takes you to another map.
Okay,
Oh.
to the right. What's here?
We don't want to go to another map yet.
No, we want to definitely explore what we can of this map. I get it's true.
Okay.
I am keeping a lookout for those ropers and more piercers.
I know. No
Okay.
worries, no worries. Alright, let me check something here quickly. Oh, well, I apologize. My token was gone. But I can definitely bring it up here. So, if you go south here, you notice some chanting that is happening.
Is
We
it
recognize
happening
the-
in common or?
Yep, or language.
It is common, correctly. You hear very unique voices saying, No ga loop, no ga loop.
Hmm. Well, there's chanting coming down there, so
Maybe the Kuratoa or
Maybe.
the lizard people.
before I consider heading south, I do want to look to see what's to the right, to the east of this little pathway.
Sure. No, wait, 1 second here. Sorry. Oh, okay, perfect. I think actually. Sorry, my computer is being a little tricky at the moment.
You are forgiven.
Oh my gosh, finally. Okay. That was weird. Okay. I apologize. What were you looking for again?
I just want to see what's in front of me.
Okay, that's helpful. So it just leads you back to the river. It's just a fork.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say we'll just go south then to see what's here. If it is the Kuatoa, at least we might
Yeah.
get some information from them, and if not, then I guess we'll just go north.
Oh, and we want to find that gem for the dude too, so we should.
Oh, that's also
Explore.
true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, you guys get here, and this is what you see.
Oh.
So you see, Kuatoa Archpriest looks like he's building a statue in the middle of this 30-foot high cave, while 2 Kuatoa whips stand perplexed. There is a mutilated monster carcasses that are piled around the room's perimeter, exude a putrid stench. You hear the chanting go "No ga loop, no ga loop." You do see the Noga loop has a gem that is perched on top of this statue. That looks very similar to the one the alchemist was looking for. And the Kuatoa whips and archpriest looks at you. Who are you?
We are travelers. Are you the Kuatoa we've heard about?
Dan froze.
Nope. Goodbye, Dan.
This bitch.
Well, he was having computer issues. California, it was only a matter of time.
It's that Spectrum internet.
Oh. Hang in there, everybody. If you have any
Hey.
questions, now is your time to ask
Yep,
them,
good
as we have plenty
question.
of free time. Yep, the Kuatoa are they are literally, they look like fish, like small fish people.
Kimarie, do you want to have a recorder?
Dan said his internet went out. Should be back any time now.
Three shakes of a lamb's tail.
At least we have 30 minutes still, so I mean, and if we have to end it, I mean, we did a lot, I guess.
I think we made it pretty far.
I'm just gonna casually reach into the hole and pull out the lantern of revealing from Oz's inventory
Absolutely.
and use it as a light source for us. Unless Cal Oz has any idea or does not want us to.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure further up in the chat they said something about using it.
Okay.
But Cal, let us know.
Who is it that knows speak with plants?
I mean, I have it as a spell on my spell list. I don't have it
there we
prepared
go.
though. Welcome back,
Welcome back.
California.
Thank you. For some reason, my Wi-Fi decided to just automatically turn off. I'm like, yeah, I'm not using it. It's fine.
It happens.
Sorry about that. So, we got to the part where this archpriest was asking who you were. That's
Yeah,
as far as I got.
And Zymina said, "We're travelers," and said, "Are you the Kuatoa that we have heard about being friendly?"
Yes, I am Nogaloop. That is my name.
Well, hello, Nukaloop. I'm Zymina. We heard you guys were having a tough time and just wanted to come and see how we could help you out or figure out what's going on. And she looks to the other 2 party members as they catch up to know that she's talking to them in case you weren't behind her immediately.
as long as Nugalu prays, everything will be fine. 'Cause we will worship Klabu! And the Koator are all just all bowing, Klabu! Klabu! And points to this very haphazard statue they built. You notice that this god statue has a slimy floor and consists of primarily of a decapitated limestone statue depicting a bare-chested male sea elf. Its hands have been replaced by troglodyte claws, and additional limbs have been added in the form of a bugbear's severed arms and a pair of rusty short-sword blades thrust outward from the statue's breast. And it wears a kilt of green moss. A rusty lantern serves as the god's head, inside which rattles a pink, purple fist-sized gem, which is, again, for the alchemist, that you've noticed there. It looks like and the figures added parts are held in place by the same kind of like glue or anything that you see, which can be used as an adhesive for Kuatoa shields. It looks like that there's just a lot of carcasses and they just took whatever they did to make parts for this statue. All praise Klabu! All praise Klabu!
Hey.
Let me show you what he looks like too. Yeah, well, what's up, Craig?
I was gonna ask the Kuatoa how they came across that gem.
Here, I'm just going to... It's going to show you, like, a lot more about it, but I just wanted to show you the picture of it, so that you guys can kind of scroll just so you see the picture. So that is the Archpriest, what you see here. And then the Kuatoa whips, which you've seen in the past, look like this.
Cute.
Yep.
I mean, they're not
So-
that bad, but yeah.
Yeah. So, Nogaloop says, we found the gem that belongs to Klabu near the river. He gave it to us so we can worship him. That is his power. Klabu is eternal. Klabu is all-knowing.
What if we told you that that gem was actually belonged to a friend of ours?
Klabu never lies. Klabu is always truthful.
Is there something we could do for you or give to you for the gem? I understand that it is sacred to your people, but our friend
Hold on.
has... I'm
What?
sorry.
Let us consult with Klabu, and then you will get your answer. All of them start bowing again. Klabu, we need to know. Can we help this poor soul? Klabu! It's kind of pathetic.
Yeah,
what you
no,
see.
I mean, it's just like looking to the other two and just trying her best to not roll her eyes. Like, it is pretty bad.
Yep. Then the archpriest, says, oh, yes, he came to me. We need the following. The legs and fur of a giant spider to be fashioned into wings. Enough wood to build a chariot, or a large raft, or a zirkwood mushroom would suffice. A weapon worthy of a Kuatoa god. He says, if you can give Nogaloop and Klabu those items, then everything will be complete for the ritual. Then you can get your gem back. But this is Klabu's now.
Dan, can they see me? Because I'm
Are
still
you-
like in the hallway.
If you're being stealthy, then but they only see Zamina and then Craig talk to them, so both of them
So-
are out.
Yeah, I would like to be stealthy and kind of like
Okay.
turn the corner so I can see what they look like. And I want to turn into like, I want to do disguise stealth. Disguise
It's okay.
Yeah.
disguise self into Klabool.
Okay. So you're gonna disguise yourself as the statue that...
Yeah, a statue.
Okay.
I'm really trying to look like a Kuatoa as well, because I know the
Okay.
statue's kind of crazy looking.
Sure.
I don't
Okay.
really want to look
Cool.
like the statue.
Yeah,
You can
but
okay, no
say
worries.
maybe you make yourself look like that sea elf, but more in the fish form. Would you
Yeah.
say?
something
Okay.
like that. Something to be
cool.
believable. I've been listening
Sure.
into what they've been saying about it.
You've listened
And-
to how Kuatoas talk for 1 minute, so if that's the presence you want to do, feel free. But
Yep.
go for it.
So then I'll go past Zymina and Craig and go, "Hello, Tableau."
Make a performance check with advantage. And I wanna
I didn't see this coming, and I look over at Craig, and I'm just like, Plabu, it is you.
I immediately bow to Klobu.
I have a
I'm not bowing.
17.
17. Okay.
Performance.
With the assistance from Zymina and Craig, you are able to make your way inside. The archpriest is in shock, and he just bows down and hits his head on the ground as he does so. But all of them are like, Klabul, you have come to us. We knew you would be here. Come, everyone, say hi to Klabul, he is here! And you see a whole bunch of Kuatoa there that rush in
Oh God.
all together, just flooding the area.
Ah, my child, rise, my child. Oh,
They
yeah.
all like, Nicole has prayed to Kabul for to bring harvest for the whole entire family. We are so grateful to you, Kabul.
Yes,
And then
yes.
another older Kuatoa comes through. I am Kolo, and I am a very old soul, and thanks to you, Kabul, I have been able to walk again. You have bestowed so much knowledge to us. We are so grateful.
Ah, yes, my child, you are so grateful. Yes.
Thank you.
Do they, while they're all coming in, I'm just getting this big view of all these fish people. I mean, obviously they're not okay, but like, do they look like they're in okay health? Considering that the river is poisoned and they're fish people, I don't know if it's affecting them at all.
From what you notice, it looks like they are poisoned. They don't look very good.
Oh,
Oh no.
I look. Oh, Klabu, your people have been poisoned by the river. If only there was some way we could help them not be poisoned anymore. How did they get poisoned, Klabu?
Club Blue is you, Kimarie.
Oh, that's me.
Yes, as I gesturingly look over. Klabu.
I'm so sorry. I was thinking about what I
Klabibi.
wanted to. I'm so sorry.
That's
I was thinking
okay.
about what I
That's
wanted to do next, so I didn't
Yeah.
hear you, Zymina. I'm so
That's
sorry.
okay.
You see a mixture of adult and children Kuatoa and the Kuatoa webs that are rushing in. So it's a whole just community of Kuatoa.
Wonderful. But they're poisoned, and they're drinking the water. We assume.
Well, you can definitely ask. Or if you guys want to ask, like Craig and Zymina, if you want to ask Nugaloop.
Yeah, I mean, I said all of that out loud, so then with
Okay.
Klabu just standing there affixed on thinking about what they need to do to have their little fish people worship them, I just say, how on earth did Klabu's people get poisoned so?
Nugaloop looks and says, Klabu, we wanted to be grateful for your food that you gave us. So we ate the fish in the river, and it real apologize. The fish did not seem to taste like normal fish. It tasted like dirty fish, but that's the only food Nugaloop and his troop can eat.
Oh, but Klabu has provided edible mushrooms and fungi to the north in which you could ingest until the fish are no longer dirty.
I have provided mushrooms
In which I'm
the
hoping to
north!
God they could eat them because I'm like, I have no idea what Kuotoa
the
can eat in
north!
stomach.
Nogaloop hasn't eaten mushrooms before. That's something we're not used to.
Oh, they are the fish of the forest.
You know what? While this is happening, I was like, you know what? Klabu's servant will go and grab some for you to try, and I will leave this conversation to go gather mushrooms.
I just want to say that I have Percy out, and he's standing like in the little cave hallway area. He's on standby for me.
Okay.
He's not interacting, but he's like hiding in the shadows.
He's just like, this is a very good job you're doing. You're
Thanks,
so
Percy.
convincing.
No, not convincing at all, Percy. They just need a leader, and I'm here to lead them. This is the best day ever, except Oz died. This is the worst day ever. I'm just going to confuse them, and then we're gonna go.
Alright then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Zymina, you go look for mushrooms.
I'm going to go look and gather. Well, I mean, as much as I can carry, because I don't have the whole on me. That is Klabu's hole right now. So I will gather enough.
Sure.
As much as I can carry to feed as many of them as I can, or at least giving them, like, hope. I'll even teach them how to properly cook them so they don't taste as terrible.
Sure. So
yeah, I'm spending that time gathering.
Sure. So, with the type of food, it's the mushrooms that you bring back, especially the ripple bark that can be eaten raw or toasted. You can set up your bonfire, and then all the Kuotoa are like, oh, so powerful! This is Klabu's assistant.
Yes, as Klabu's assistant, I am granted many magical capabilities and food gathering services. My intelligence would not be the same without Lord Klabu.
And all of them go, oh!
I have blessed the highest servant of Klabu.
You can say they are my Klabibi, and I will start roasting the mushrooms and fungus while handing out the rest to the other people that can just be eaten raw.
So, with this whole conversation that's happening and the very successful performance check that Klabu, Mikhail did, that's why I'm not having you roll because this was actually really good, you guys. You were able to successfully trick the whole Kuotoa tribe. You're able to feed them all the ripple bark, so they know of a different source, so they don't continue to get poisoned by the fish. Even though this is not their typical type of diet, they're like, well, this is something, to have in the meantime. Nogaloop says to Klabu, how can we ever repay you? Please tell us.
That fine-looking gem, it is mine.
Alright, we don't need it anymore. Here you go. And just throws it at you. Praise Klabu!
Blessings to all of my children. Please eat the mushrooms until the water has been turned right.
And this little Kuotoa comes up with like this little child. Klabu, thank you so much for blessing me and my family. And we love you so much. Thank you.
It is taking everything in Mikhail not to smack this child. I'm not gonna do it.
Has the biggest fish eyes. They're just like, just thank you so much.
I just like pat him on the head.
Wet and
just
slimy.
like this, just the slightest bit of hardness. It's kind of a hard tap. Just like, there. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Now that your Lord Klabu is here, what information do you have for him on the surrounding area so he may go forth and continue to bless his people?
Yes,
with
my children.
cleansing
Tell
of
me
the water.
everything.
Children, tell me everything.
My mom cheated on him. And they see the parents look at each other, and like they're like judging each other. So there's some.
Wait,
Yeah.
what
We
did you-
believe in
what did you say?
Klabu. He said Mama
The
cheated
kid
on
said he
Daddy.
cheated on him. Yeah. Oh, I cheated on you.
Oh no!
Klabu
Okay.
believes in open relationships amongst all fish people.
And you see one of the Kuatoa slowly back away into the river.
Oh, not to the river. Oh god.
Well, they're gonna die.
Okay, anything, my children, anything about this level to help your amazing leader make it through this level.
Yes, like, can you tell Klabu about the aboleth?
I don't know about an Avalon.
What of the lizard folk?
What?
Isn't there lizard people on this level?
No,
I thought
they're the fish people.
Oh.
I don't know any
Oh,
lizard
wait,
people.
I thought you said there were two different groups of people on this level, Dan.
The Jibber Jabber said there's fish people and stinky lizards.
Yeah,
But not lizard people.
Oh, the stinky
stinky
lizards.
Oh.
Oh, chocolate
Oh.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
That makes sense.
Never mind.
Yep. That's okay.
Well,
I was misunderstanding him.
what are Klabu's people doing here in this most wonderful area? Not at all surrounded by the stench of lizard people that are stinky.
Well, we are protecting our home. We have caltrops from bones over there. And he showed these a huge bed of caltrops made from these sharpened bones.
Hey.
Well, actually, I'm trying to look. I apologize. I'm looking to see if they have any knowledge of the aboleth here. I think the book is really not. Okay, so they do know of the aboleth. That's what I thought. Okay, so
Okay.
they do know of the aboleth. They said that after they've eaten the fish, they think the aboleth has caused this to happen, but they can't fight back. So they created this statue to praise to this god to help them defeat the aboleth, or give them the strength to do so. That's what you notice.
Okay.
So that is what they say. Thank you. It's a huge text of everything. But that is
Fine.
what they tell you.
Would you be able to tell Lord Klabu where this aboleth might be hiding? If you know.
Yes. You just follow the river, the current, and then you'll notice a watery area that stinks. And then you know he is near.
Okay.
Yes.
Lord Klabu thanks you for the information. Does
Thank you,
Lord
my
Klabu
child.
have any need or information from the rest of his servants?
Abu, is there anything you need?
Yes, Klabu.
Oh my gosh. My vizier! Shut up!
Oh no! Abu is
You might face the rage of Klabul, which you know, according to the ancient texts, are extremely dangerous.
Please, Klabu, please forgive us. We want you to be safe and friendly and not angry. We are
Mhm.
here for you.
Well, I must away, my children. It is time for us to be separated. Once
What?
again.
Bye, Klabu.
Just turn around and walk out.
Klabu. And then all of you just walk out and just hear the chants continuing. That was fun as hell. Thank you for that.
You're so welcome.
What a day this was. So the south here is another map. If you do choose to go down there.
Nah, we can go the other way.
Now you did also hear about. Now the alchemist said he knows where the end of this level is, if you can give him the gem. So if you want to go visit him
Right.
again, you can.
What do you guys think?
Oh, just so Dan knows, I was asking Cal if we were able to take the Lantern of Revealing off their body from inside the hole. So I have that in my inventory now,
Okay, cool.
and I have that on an active.
Beautiful.
Just because we discussed about it, but Cal just came back and answered us, so I'm just letting you know.
I love that. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, because
So
I was like, oh, they take the lantern, but now I know. Yep. All right,
Let's
so
maybe go here to discuss.
Yeah, let's go to the middle here and.
Come on, Klabu, we have areas to explore and people
Yeah.
to save.
I mean, I feel like it's good to just know where it is and not saying that we have to go there right away. As again, we should do part of this level, at least explore it further.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We can still continue to explore.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can traverse the river, we can just walk down this way to see what's over here too. Maybe it'll be easier to come behind the whatever's over there. But I mean, now that you have the stone, I just look and go, I mean, is there really anything special about the stone? Does it seem magical to you, Mikkel?
Yeah, I'd love to do an Arcana check on the stone.
Sure, roll Arcana.
That's 18.
18. Let me look at something quickly. 1 second.
Okay.
I'd assist you if I were good at Arcana, but I am not.
I'm super duper good at it.
You're super duper good.
Holy crap. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to tell you what this is. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is a Strahd control gem. Slaad control gem. A Strahd is, or a Slotty is a monster that looks like this. Well, this is an example of a green Strahd.
Why is everything lizard-like, fish-like, or something
Okay,
of the
but-
sort?
Dan? Cool Dan, is that you?
I mean, it's cool looking.
Yeah.
That's a little monkey.
So, what you know about this is that as a Strahd emerges from a spawning stone, the stone magically implants a fragment of itself in the Slahd's brain. This fragment takes the form of a magic gem roughly the size and shape of a human child's fist.
Pretty big.
You know, another creature can use magic to draw forth a Slahd's gem and use to subjugate the Strahd. The Strahd must obey whoever possesses its gem. If the gem is destroyed, the Strahd can no longer be controlled. So also looking here, yes. So from what you gather, this is a control gem for a Strahd. Halaster probably had this Strahd gem and threw it in the level somewhere, so that if the alchemist is a Strahd, cannot escape. And they were trying to find it, but they had a hint of where it is. So this gem is close to the alchemist. Yeah. So that's kind of what you get. It's like it's a Strahd control gem. Why is he looking for this?
Because
Yeah.
he doesn't have autonomy unless he has it in his possession.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as far as we know, the alchemist is just a human or dwarf, whatever he was.
Halfling, yeah.
So
Anyone want to make a nature check on Slaads?
Yeah.
I can give you more information.
Yep.
wait, is it 5? Hold on. Well, wow, a lot of nat ones today. What is happening?
Yeah.
I'm
you don't
not.
care.
I'm just distracted by the fact that I'm looking at
Klabu.
Klabu, and
Oh,
they're
I was
still
gonna say, I
talking as
rolled
they are.
19.
21.
Okay.
job.
So, what you know about Slaads? In the ever-changing chaos of Limbo, bits of forest and meadow, ruined castles, and islands. Okay, that's a lot. Slaadi are undisciplined and have no formal hierarchy, although weaker Slaadi obey stronger ones under the threat of annihilation. They have horrific cycles of reproduction. Didn't know that. But you know that they are shape changers. Some Slotty can transform into the humanoid creatures from which they originally spawned. They return to the material plane to sow discord in the guise of their former selves. They can transform into a small or medium-sized humanoid, or back into its true form. They know spell casting such as Detect Magic, Detect Thoughts, Mage Hand. They can also cast Fireball as well. Yeah, and then since you got over a 20 on the nature, you know they can regenerate as well.
Jane.
And are resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder. Give that to you. Now, if you want to try to control the gem, that I will say, like, it's going to be very difficult to do because it looks like this was Hollister's doing. I'm just going to throw that out for you.
Yeah, I
Right,
don't
I mean,
necessarily
a
want to
prevention.
control it. I just want to hold on to it because I'm
Sure.
assuming
I saw
that
Emily's chat.
I'm assuming the alchemist is the Slad.
Possibly.
So I'm just gonna put it in the hole.
Okay.
And maybe we can use it as leverage, or
Sure.
I don't want it, but I don't want to control the alchemist at this time.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
You said acid, cold, fire, thunder, and what was the other one?
Let me
Poison?
look again. God, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Let me bring it up again. So sorry.
I caught
So
four.
it's acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder.
Oh, lightning. Okay, great.
Yep. Yeah. So they are resistant to all those.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass that on to everybody, and I'll just say to the group, like,
It can also be invisible too. Just heads up, guys, if you want to
oh,
use that
great.
lantern.
well,
I think we should hold this gem. I don't think we should give it back to the alchemist because he's probably this monster. I'm assuming.
well, based on what you've said, if it was being if it is the Slotty, then it was being pretty truthful in its reasoning to be afraid of Hollister. So I have no problem giving the gemstone back to it should it want to escape. I feel like that's a victory for us to let someone get out of here without Hollister being able to stop them. I mean, at least that's how I view it. Plus,
Yeah,
he did
but
give you potions, so
if-
maybe he'd be willing to give us more potions.
If we give it back to us, he could just turn on us then. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I guess we can always
Well,
insight if he's going to. What's that, Craig?
if he turns on us, we can just kill him.
Yeah, well, I found out some information, or I know information about this, and it's he's kind of difficult. He can regenerate, and he's a spellcaster. He's resistant to a lot of things, and he could turn invisible. So it's just the three of us. We just have to be really smart and plan. We have to plan what we want to do.
Well, do you know of these Slotties being necessarily evil creatures, or are they just trying to live their own lives? Because I have no reason to believe that this creature was intending to harm us. I mean, those potions could have been fake, but they seem to be real enough for you.
You look at the potions; they seem to be real.
At the very least, we can continue to explore this area, and if we decide to give him back the stone, we can.
Yeah, I
don't see any harm in it. Like I said,
Okay.
I think it would maybe entertain Hollister to know that we gave it to him and let him go free, because I imagine the other party is just going to kill him.
Probably. Yeah, I'm cool with continuing to explore and then go back if we need to.
Okay. Then I will wade my way. Well, we have 2 minutes left. Do we want to end here, Dan?
Are you going to talk to the alchemist?
No, we were gonna just continue to explore. That's why I said we were gonna go like here to reveal areas. Maybe go down the
Okay.
river this way, south or north of the Kuatoa.
Sure.
I just want to reveal
let me-
more of the map.
Yeah, can you make a perception check for me, please? Anyone? All of you?
Yeah.
No.
13.
Well, thank God for that disadvantage. Or advantage. I have a 27.
I have a 19.
You do see a roper here, Mina, Mikil, and Craig. Each.
Wow, Creek Hill.
Kill! Well, you
You
guys are
also
together.
know this river goes to another map as well. You just know that there is a roper. Oh, actually, I have to bring
Yeah.
it up.
I was to say, I don't see where you're saying it is.
Right there.
Oh, that's very far.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'll just go here then, as I let them know there is a roper to the north of that skinny little it's a little cavern.
That leads to another map.
Oh my God! What about here? Oh my God!
Map. There you go. And I
Oh.
take it you're probably going to look at this too. It's another roper.
Okay.
And, I think we're going to leave it there for today.
Then what's over here, Mr. Daniel?
My God.
Did I reveal the whole map now?
Well, except for the area to the south of the Etten,
Oh, okay.
which I
that's
assume is just it's nothing, but I don't know.
Yeah, yep,
Okay.
exactly.
Wow, we
Yep.
actually explored a whole map. We love
Yeah.
that for us.
So
Wow.
we're going to leave it there for today. We're going to
Well,
roll
real
out today's
quick-
episode.
Real quick
Yep.
before you do, so
Yeah.
let's just clarify which goes to new maps and which are expanded dungeons. So to the
Sure.
north of the Roper, here, is that a new map or expanded dungeon?
Let me see. That is a map. Every exit you see here is a map. Every one.
Okay,
Dang.
no expanded
Alright.
dungeons.
No expanded dungeons.
I can't type anymore.
Well, that's
Like
a
it won't
problem.
let me do text on
Well,
here. That's what I'm
sucks.
saying.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. That was quite an entertaining social interaction with Jibber Jabber, the Alchemist, and the Kuatoa. I am happy you didn't get into combat with them, because that would have been crazy.
That was
But-
such a surprise with all them showing up.
Yeah, that's why I only reveal so much. But Cal, we love you. Hopefully we can get you revived soon. And I hope you all have a great and pleasant night. And remember, this is Roll Or.
Roleplay.
Roleplay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. No.